go when nothing feels the same. Oh, I'll be here dealing with some pain. Oh, who do we know? Even strangers say my name. Oh, I'm still here taking all the blame. Never really found my calling. Now I'm free falling. Everything I need has changed. Everything I know has changed. Waiting for a final warning. Tired of us every morning. Everything I see has changed. I'm lost, but I'm here with all the others. I need your trust. Not moving with no other. I see you while I'm dancing in the corner. Dancing in the corner. I'm gone. I'll be back without another. I won't be long. We'll be moving with each other. Oh, is it wrong if I'm dancing in the corner? Dancing in the corner. I'm already found my corner. Now I'm free falling. Everything I need is changed. Everything I know is changed. Waiting for a final warning. Tired of us every morning. Everything I see is changed. I'm lost, but I'm here with all the others. I need your trust. Not moving with no other. I see you while I'm dancing in the corner. Dancing in the corner.
Longing truth and soul, longing for another wind. Lurching to the fray, weapon out and belly in. Warrior, struggling to remain consequential. Low, loud, bold and proud. Where I've been, but here I am.
training Uncle Lou!
Tired bones, tripping through, remember when? Was invincible, now the armor's wearing thin. Heavy shield down. A warrior struggling to remain relevant. A warrior struggling to remain consequential.
I've been diagnosed with 7 mental illnesses.
Hope I can taste.
sightseeing, please take your seat and keep your hands and feet inside the railing.
I'm gonna snort some cayenne pepper up my nose.
In this brochure, it says this tour is crunk. What does that mean?
Welcome to Atlanta. Hammers and bows, back to the Mac and the clothes. Adolescents packing a knock on the door. Who is it? I would happen to know the one with the flow. Who did it? It was me, I suppose. JD in the rolls and Luda's in the cut supreme. Skating down old Nat, tucked and lean. His spleen, as a matter of fact, I your team. No blood on the sneaks, gotta keep it so my kicks is clean. I get the cream, cops see me flick my beams. I'm allergic to doc prescribed antihistamines. Oink, oink, pig, pig, do away with the pork. Only silverware needs a steak knife and a fork. Did you forget your manners? I'm Bruce with banners. Ludacris, Johnny Rockets when I the cannon. The woolly mammoth, saber tooth, bite your tongue. I won't stop until I'm rich as them whites will come. I pull up in a black Lotus, your plaques are bogus. So I stripped them off the wall, waiting for my cue to corner pocket 8 balls. You racking them up, I'm big paper like pancakes, stacking them up. In fact, I'm slapping them up. Cadillac is a truck, I can't lose with 22s. That's what's up. Running in the back, the better than the aqueduct. Chilling in the
Welcome to Atlanta where the players play and we ride on them things like every day. Big beats hit streets, see gangsters roaming and parties don't stop till 8 in the morning.
Welcome to Atlanta where the players play and we ride on them things like every day. Big beats hit streets, see gangsters roaming and parties don't stop till 8 in the morning.
Now the party don't start till I walk in and I usually don't leave until the thing is. But in the meantime, in between time, you work your thing, I work mine. I've been putting it down here since 83, since the Lake Show MD rivalry, when Frozen Paradise was the place to be. If you was riding, you was bumping the homie Shot D. I'm the MVP, most ballin' player. Make my own rules, call me the mayor. Monday night, Gentlemen's Club. Tuesday night, I'm up in the Velvet Room getting up. Wednesday, I'm at Strokers on lean. Thursday, jump clean, then I fall up in cream. Friday, Shark Bar Kaya with Frank Ski. Right on the flow is where you can find me. Saturday is off the Heezy for Sheezy. You can find me up in one Tweezy. Sunday is when I get my sleep in, cause on Monday we be at it again. Holla. Welcome to Atlanta where the players play and we ride on them things like every day. Big beats hit streets, see gangsters roaming and parties don't stop till 8 in the morning.
Welcome to Atlanta where the players play and we ride on them things like every day. Big beats hit streets, see gangsters roaming and parties don't stop till 8 in the morning.
Welcome to Atlanta where the players play and we ride on them things like every day. Big beats hit streets, see gangsters roaming and parties don't stop till 8 in the morning.
Welcome to Atlanta where the players play and we ride on them things like every day. Big beats hit streets, see gangsters roaming and parties don't stop till 8 in the morning.
Shit, Sadi, I think we showed them a hell of a time. What about you?
Hell yeah, we showed them a good time.
Thanks for showing me around, Shawty.
Yeah, definitely did.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. 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 Clap your hands, clap, clap, clap. Stomp your feet, stomp, stomp, stomp. Spin around, spin, spin, spin. Alright. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Wash your hands, wash, wash, wash. Shake your hands, shake, shake, shake. Brush your teeth, brush, brush, brush. Alright. Good morning.
Shitter's full.
Hey, good morning, and that is Uncle Lou here. Yeah, that's right, it's me, Uncle Lou, live for you on LouTube today. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it also. And in addition to that as well, the morning show with Sports Live in the LouTube studio, all the way down from Atlanta. Sleeta, tell the people good morning in that if you can. I'm pretty sure you can.
Good morning.
Yeah, see how he tells you good morning in that. Anyway, appreciate you guys tuning in this morning. I was out of town last week. We did the morning show, so I apologize for the whatever. It wasn't the typical show, but we did the best we could with me being on vacation. But back home now, which is great. I'm a homebody anyway, so to me, the only thing better than leaving to go on vacation is leaving vacation to come back home. I know I'm a sick individual, but that's just the way I feel. So anyway, made it home safe and sound. We had a great time at the beach. Maybe we'll talk some about it today. We talked about it on the morning show last week, but had a great time. We're back. This is normally the time of year where I really start to ramp up for the start of the football season after my St. Augustine trip. I don't know whether we're gonna, we'll see. The college football season, in my opinion, is dangling by a thread right now. We'll see what ends up. Happening. But anyway, appreciate all y'all tuning in this morning. Melissa May, the Lee Smith channel, the Bet, Rob Dog, Brandon Rogers.
You told me to chill.
Christy, Jarvis S., Celine Driver, good morning, sir. Sports Expert 101, TikTok Chess Hall, Poppy Chulo, Chad, good morning. Goat Man, good morning in that. Yeah, appreciate y'all tuning in. Hit the thumbs up. We got a good show planned this morning. BVD is going to be joining us here in just a few minutes. Hopefully, we're going to try the phone call. This is a new setup out here with Dipshit here. So I don't know if he'll be able to hear BVD or not on the phone. If we'll see. If not, we'll do Skype, and that'll be that. So yeah. Anyway, hope y'all had a great. Well, here's BVD. Let's see what happens here. Yeah. Good morning in that, sir.
Yeah. Good morning in that sitting next to you.
You hear him?
Yes, sir.
See if you can. Now see if you can hear him.
Can you hear me, BVD?
Yeah, I can hear him.
It's about time.
Yeah, I'm a real professional. I'll hook this up, no problem. I only got up at 5 o'clock this morning and spent 2 hours doing it, so no surprise to me that it works. Actually, it's a huge surprise. Anyway,
apparently Brandon Rogers has been sitting there for 2 hours waiting for this morning, so he must be a huge Sleeta fan.
He's been waiting 15 years for this.
Oh, well, that's true.
Yeah,
that's
he's
true.
been waiting 15 years. Anyway, good morning, BVD. How was your weekend, sir?
It was wonderful, beautiful, and I tried to get through it as fast as I could so I could get to this moment in time.
Right. Does
Sleeta smell like fish?
No, he must have washed his hands.
Okay, good for you, David.
It's about time you woke up, just so you know. You sleep too long.
I was up all night, sir.
I bet you were waiting for this moment.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you normally up all night anyway, BVD?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you and Brandon Rogers. Birds of a feather or no?
No.
Okay. Peas in a pod?
No.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mine have dropped.
Right. Shout out to 8 Camel Toes who's tuning in too. Fortunately, he's not able to comment, but shout out to all the Camel Clutch members who are somehow able to comment. As far as I'm aware, it should only be Camel and Pam C that aren't allowed to comment for obvious reasons. Blocking people is a job to those two.
Jeez, Lou, why you got Pam blocked? She never did anything to anybody.
Right. And but blocking people is like a job for those two, and that's one job he's managed to hang on to. So he can't comment here. But anyway, no sense in going down that road, I don't think. We'll see.
We can if we need to.
And if we need to, we might have to.
Jesus Christ, David, are you thirsty?
He's drinking cherry Kool-Aid, this guy here. 40-something years old,
Yes.
This man drinking Kool-Aid out of an old milk jug. Showed up here with it.
Staying hydrated.
Yeah, BBD. I'm thirsty. I mean, I'm thirsty for Uncle Lou, so I got to bring all my beverages of choice, right?
Don't know that I would have admitted that
You can hear
sitting
okay?
right next to him, but
hey,
you do you.
You know what they say about being thirsty, right?
We do this show 4 mornings a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 8 a.m. And don't forget about Uncle Lou After Dark, the college football call-in show, YouTube's longest-running sports call-in show. So, Bad Dog. Let me. We'll get back to the schedule in a minute. Let me catch you while you're here, Bad Dog. Please tell me, Bad Dog, you have a stack like this of those LeBron James rookie cards. Please tell me you do. A LeBron James rookie card. I don't know which one. Bad Dog, you probably know. A LeBron James rookie card sold this past weekend for $1.8 million. Bad Dog, sir, how many do you have? And how long before you can get to the post office and send me just one? Just one. You can keep the other 5 or 6 or 16 or many you have, but send Uncle Lou one. But did you hear about that, Bad Dog? And is that some kind of I'm assuming that's some kind of really rare card or something. I don't know. I'm not much of a sports cards guy anymore. But $1.8 million, that's insane. LeBron James rookie card. I was hoping you would be in here this morning so I could ask you about that. And I don't know what you might have thought about it. And did you know that card was so apparently coveted and valuable? Anyway, $1.8 million. Insane. A lot of NFL players complaining, threatening to sit the season out. It looks to me, Bad Dog says he doesn't have that one. Well, you have the Bowman, he says. Well, you chose poorly, sir. I don't know what else to tell you. I love you, but you chose poorly. Anyway. But a lot of football players are starting to complain here. It's sort of appears to be going the same route the baseball players went, where, okay, we got a date, we're going to play, this is what's going to happen, and then as it starts to get close, you have a bunch of players coming out and saying, wait a minute. And some high-profile players, Drew Brees, Patrick Mahomes, Todd Gurley, who plays for my Atlanta Falcons.
You had to come around sooner or later.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. So anyway, they're saying, we need better safety protocols, and we need this and that and testing and blah, 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 on and on and on. Are they actually going to sit out to see? I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, with baseball, the league sort of gave in and gave the players what they wanted. I'm assuming the NFL, the league is going to do the same thing. If they're able to play, they're going to find a way to do it, I think. But anyway, it was interesting, and this was obviously a coordinated thing by these players, because they all put out basically the exact same tweet on the same day this weekend. So it had to be a coordinated thing. And like I said, it's a long list of names. And it's not nobody's. It's high profile players, like I mentioned, Drew Brees, Patrick Mahomes, or several others, Todd Gurley. Basically the same message, saying we need more safety stuff in place, blah blah blah, about the corona. So anyway, we'll see. Maybe keep an eye on that. What do you think about Todd Gurley finally gets to the Falcons, which he should have been there in 2016, but you already know that because Uncle Lou told you that 2016. You argued with me, by the way.
I did about the Vic Beasley, or I call him Vic Busley. Actually, Lou was one of the first one to call him Busley.
Yeah, why don't you move this over?
Okay. Is that better?
And then people can see you.
Is that better?
Also. So.
Yeah. You good?
Well, don't blow in it.
Okay.
And don't put it in the fan either.
Okay. That's good. Trying to figure this out. It's comical. What I was saying is the Todd Gurley coming to the Falcons. I wanted him over Vic Busley all day, every day. People want to talk about Todd Gurley not having it, injury prone. Dude, he had almost 1,000 overall yards, 15 touchdowns last year, and a injury-plagued season compared to Devontae Freeman, who did absolutely nothing the last 2 years. So you were right. He couldn't hurt. You can't hurt, sir. I'm guessing.
Now, instead of drafting Todd Gurley, the Falcons drafted Vic Busley in the first round and Tevin Coleman in the second round.
Stupid to get rid of Coleman.
I'm assuming they're both still with the Falcons.
You'll be incorrect, sir.
What?
Dumb moves, what we do.
Should have drafted Todd Gurley. Waikiki, thank you for the super chat. Surrey says you two could pass for twins.
Wow.
Who's the better looking twin, though?
Shots fired so early in the morning from Wilkie.
Wilkie.
Really? Would it be me or
I've got the timeout thing pulled up, and I'm strongly considering hitting it. But since you're in the Hall of Fame, I won't.
Yes.
But I just want you to know I was this close.
It's a great comparison, though, sir. Yes.
Anyway, where were we, BVD?
I don't know. I'm kind of confused and lost after that Wilkie comment.
Hey, he said
right.
It. He said it.
That should have, with a comment like that, that should have been a $20 super chat. Wilkie's good people. He can get away with something like that, though.
Sleeta looks like the white Lovey Smith.
I heard that.
Yeah, he actually do.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, I call Lovey Smith the Black Santa Claus.
Have you seen Mike Tyson's beard lately? Kind of resembles David's too.
Oh God.
Does anybody watch Mike Tyson anymore?
Yes.
Of course, who you taking in a fight between David and Mike Tyson?
Oh, I'd knock him out. I'd beat him up pretty bad, man. I would do everything. I would win probably TKO or
who
a first
would
round
get
knockout.
bit first?
Bit my big ears, maybe. They would knock that off. He would take that off first, maybe.
Those might be in trouble.
Yes.
Oh, those ears wouldn't last one round, sir.
Yeah, they're pretty big. Like everything.
The good news is you could hear him coming from a mile away.
Check that super chat out, Lou. You'll like that one.
Oh, Panthers Guru. Good morning, sir. Good to see you in here, and thank you for that super chat. Very kind of you, sir. Thank you. He says, I don't know Uncle Lou, but I know the loser beside him, and this money isn't for him. Don't worry. Sleeta is an indentured servant. So me and BBD, per
Did you
usual.
say dentures?
No, indentured.
No.
Whatever.
No.
Oh, damn.
No, I did not say dentures.
Man can hope.
But let's not forget what you agreed to.
I remember.
Okay.
I remember firmly.
Agreement?
Corn on the cob
BBD
in bad trouble
Yeah,
in
BBD is
99
going
more
to eat a
episodes.
corn on the cob here. When is it? On the 200th show or something?
200th show.
Yeah, BVD's going to eat a piece of a corn on the cob.
Better yet, gum it.
Well, he's got no teeth. He's got no choice.
You got to gum it or take a knife and scrape it off and eat it off a plate, sir.
No,
Right.
that would be cheating, David.
Well, you'll be technically eating it still.
That's what you would do if it was a bet before a game.
No, I can still eat. I mean, I know I'm missing a few, but I could still eat corn on the cob.
Oh, I know. You got them things you got
Choppers.
in your mouth, man. They could probably gnaw up a log.
Speaking of logs, I saw a big log in the lake. Yeah, and I dropped one too.
See, I
On
opened
the
that right
island.
up for you.
I know you did. Lou's probably like, what? The bestest ever.
I still am shocked that you didn't bring that beach towel back to Lewis's boat.
Well, if I did, I probably would have brought it to you, sir. So you could hang it on your wall as a trophy.
This proves that I'm smarter than Alligator and Lou both. I ain't having you at my house, sir. I got more sense than that.
Is it a house or a trailer?
It's definitely a house.
Oh. Well, the only time I really saw it was when Tennessee got lucky and beat Georgia, and you're like, oh my God!
That
oh my
wasn't
God!
even this house.
Hey, Jethro, Elizabeth, we won! Oh
that
my
was a
God!
different
That was
house.
classic, sir. You were just in the best mindset you've ever been. That was cool.
That was a different house. See, I'm a man of many. I'm a man of many choices.
That was quite funny, Uncle Lou. If you didn't see it, he just went. He never. Felt
Lou
better.
definitely didn't see it. He was too busy. I don't know what he was doing.
Well, he's a very important.
I was too busy lounging at the pool and that.
The pool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I still
that's
can't
it.
get over that rattlesnake too.
Man.
Everybody at the place we were staying at, that's all anybody wanted to talk about the rest of the week was that damn rattlesnake.
I can't believe. Well, you said there's a lot of those there. I can't believe somebody didn't. You may have been the only one to see it, or I would think somebody would have called somebody to come get that damn thing.
Yeah. I mean, I was coming back from the beach when I saw it, and the rest of the group that I was with was at the pool. And so I went, and because we had seen a couple of little like racers or black snakes, and so I went to the pool and I said, y'all want to see a real snake? Come look at this. And walked them back down the boardwalk and showed them. So there was about 10 other people that saw it, but none of them were interested in chasing it down.
It didn't crawl up in the. It looked like it was crawling up in the whatever those weeds were there.
Well, that's the video I took on the way to the beach. I took that video on the way to the beach, and it looked like it was crawling away. So me and Lou Jr. went on down to the beach, and we threw football and did whatever down there for 30 or 45 minutes. And then on the walk back, he had done come back out of the bushes and was in the same spot again. And that's when I went and got everybody at the pool and said, come look at this real snake here. And at the time, I didn't know what kind of snake it was. To be honest, it looked like it was the size of a python.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I knew it wasn't a python because it didn't look anything like, but the size of it, I couldn't, rattlesnake didn't even enter my mind. And I went and got everybody.
Diamond-shaped head didn't.
I'm not a snake. BVD, listen. When I see a snake, the first thing I do is turn around and run. I don't study those things. So I had no clue, okay? So I went and got everybody, and the first person that walked up said, damn, that's a rattlesnake. And I said, what? And then I looked down at his tail, and you could see his rattle there. So, and everybody said that's the biggest damn rattlesnake. It was an eastern diamondback. And they said that's the biggest damn rattlesnake I've ever seen.
I swear, man, that thing you may have witnessed some kind of record.
Yeah.
That thing was massive.
There was another guy that didn't see it, but he came out and was asking about it. And this guy, he was like the Steve Irwin of St. Augustine. At least he thought he was, the way he was talking. He talked like he was an expert. And I told him, I said, man, that thing was 7.5, 8 feet long and this big around. It was as big around as a softball. And he goes, if that was true, then you just witnessed a world record rattlesnake. People always say that. Whenever they see a snake, in their mind, they always make it out to be bigger than it was. And then I showed him the video, and he stared at it, and he was like, that is a big one. I said, yeah. I mean, maybe it wasn't 8 feet. I don't know. It was every bit of 7 feet. Those posts are 8 feet apart on that deck. So if you go back and watch the video where I pan up and show Lou Jr., he's not even in a straight line. He's wiggled, and he's almost the length from post to post.
Yeah.
And that would be 8 feet. And he wasn't even stretched out. He was, you know how snakes wiggle, whatever the hell. I don't know what it's called. Like I said, I'm not, I see a snake, I turn around. I don't care. Grass snake, I don't want to have nothing. Rat snake, whatever the hell. I don't want to have nothing to do with any of them. But that was the biggest damn thing I've ever seen outside of a reptile exhibit at a zoo. Right? It was unbelievable.
You said bush and weeds.
What you say now?
You said bush and weeds.
Yeah.
Bush and weeds.
What
Where?
Yeah.
What was scarier, standing that close to a rattlesnake or sitting that close to a Salida?
The snake was scarier. Because let's be real, what is he going to do? Nothing. Nothing. I'll give Salida credit. He had the balls to show up here.
It's what I do, man.
The same cannot be said for everyone in this comment section right now. So
that's true. That is true.
Regardless of which account they're on.
Look, if I say something, it happens.
Right.
Like when I say I'm making gold, I'm gold. If I say I'm God, I'm God.
Yeah.
If I say this is the best day of Uncle Lou's life right now, then by God, it must be so. Right?
Left.
You never...
Has it been 2 weeks yet?
From when?
From when the other person was supposed to show up.
Oh, it's been like 4 or 5 weeks. He's not coming.
Okay.
Come on, stop it. He's not coming here.
Has it been 2 hours yet?
So you really saw a big snake, huh?
Yeah. I can play the video now that I'm here.
So BVD slithering through the woods. I bet that was scary. How you doing, chat? By the way,
I'll play the.
Leave
I'll
the
play the
comedy
video
to
for
me
you.
and Lou. David.
Well, there are many comments, sir. I can't
David
read
showed up
everything.
with a notebook full of jokes and one-liners.
Yeah. I'm very spontaneous too.
Yeah, and also
quick-witted.
You review those after the show's over, Lou, and then pick the one out that might be funny and read it tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a big snake, man. I'm a narcissist. Little hidden joke behind that. Good
now,
Lord.
these posts that you see in the ground are 8 feet apart. Just keep that in mind when you watch this video. It's not long. That's an eastern diamondback rattlesnake. Lou Jr.'s 8 feet away from me. At that one point right there. Hold on, let me rewind that.
He didn't seem to mind it too much. Damn, look at that.
Right here, he's 8 feet away from me right now. Now look at this damn snake.
Well, the Lou Jr. 8 feet away doesn't really help us a lot because of depth perception. But when you first show that snake, you can see that post.
Look
down
at
there
that
where
thing.
Lou was.
Look at that.
That thing is a monster.
Pretty big. Jesus. BBD, you look scary.
Watch how quick I turn the camera off and run when he bows up like this. Watch. That tongue comes out and his head sticks up and I'm gone. Later.
Later.
Did you scream like a girl, Uncle Lou? This is the question. I want to know, was it high pitch?
I had to.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that thing, man.
Now,
People, I'm not a snake expert by any stretch, Lou.
now that was
People
alarming.
The people that don't know anything about snakes at all might think, well, that's not a very big snake. For a rattlesnake, that's the equivalent of an anaconda.
That is huge for a rattlesnake.
Anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, son.
The rattlesnakes don't have to be huge because they got that poison in them.
Right. That's bigger than Chris Duncan.
Who's Chris Duncan?
Isn't that his? I hope I didn't screw that up. Rattlehead.
No, you got it right. Rattlehead.
Rattlehead, yeah. Rattlehead. Okay, good.
That even took me a second there.
Hey, Rattlehead. Wherever you are.
Yeah, but that Rattlehead Duncan is a confirmed champion.
Yes.
We can only speculate about that rattlesnake.
There he is. Good morning, Rattlehead.
That snake's not walking around with $100 in LouTube money.
No. Rattlehead is.
That's right.
Because he's good people.
Yep. Not a bad guitarist either.
I'm 3 times anorexic than a snake. Thank you, sir.
Let me ask you about this. I'm going to bore you with some college football for a minute here, Salida.
You're good, man.
Damn, Panthers guru. Again, thank you, sir. That's for you, BBD.
You the man, Panthers Guru.
I got a lot of haters, man. Just so you know, Panthers Guru is old school. How you doing, my dude? Anyways.
Well, you quit talking about Panthers Guru. He dropped you $50.
Hello, my name is Panthers Guru.
He dropped you $50 a month or so.
I'm a
ago.
big
You're still
injector.
You're still trying to get him to drop you another 50.
Look, to be quite frank with you, I could care less, man. You know, people are going to do what they want to do, man. So it's all
Don't
good.
be getting serious on us this morning, David.
Serious?
This is a friendly joke show.
There's never a serious bone in this big, muscular body.
Now that's something we can all agree on.
I just want to say for the record, I think Panthers Guru is good people.
He is amazing
Yeah.
people.
So thank you. So is Rattlehead. Rattlehead, thank you for hitting the PayPal link, sir. Another person that falls into the category of good people, and the only person that falls into the category of the most talented person on YouTube.
How is it? Them's facts.
Them's facts.
He's the one who won your contest.
He won
right?
YouTube's Got Talent.
And what
He
was
sure
it?
did.
What was he did again? To win?
He was an electric guitar savant, as it were.
So there's actually a really, really, really good guitar player on YouTube.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's the first time really that anybody I've watched has played the guitar, and it was actually enjoyable to listen to. So it was a pleasant surprise.
You know, if I would have entered my air guitar with the broom, that would have been sweet. I probably would have won. What do you
That
think?
would have been something serious.
You know, Lou, if you ever get a chance, there's a guy that runs a music channel. That guy right there. He plays great guitar.
Yeah. Rattlehead, thank you for hitting that PayPal link, sir. He says, "What's up, guys? Have a good show." I can go ahead and say with a fair amount of confidence that so far we have accomplished that.
And it's going to be that way.
Right. And really, we're just getting started.
Just getting started.
BVD, we're still in the cold open. I don't know if you knew that.
Wait, did I miss something?
The cold open.
You constantly miss things.
I do, I admit.
Yeah.
Can you explain cold open?
No.
How old are you, David?
I'm about 75, sir.
No, seriously.
Seriously, I'm 75.
Assuming David is 40.
49, sir.
No way.
Yeah, I'm 49.
Okay.
I know I'm stunning for being 49, but I was cursed.
You've been missing things for 49 years, my friend.
Now, so next year, will you get discounted coffee at McDonald's, Sleeta?
Not really. I don't drink coffee.
Oh, well, does Publix have Senior Citizens Day?
Yes, I'm nearing there.
So
I'm close.
So next year you'll be able to get that flank steak for even cheaper.
Cheaper than $4.
Right.
Can you hear me? Okay.
I can. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, and I plan on showing a lot more videos of my $4 flank steaks. I do, you know. But yeah, I am 49, BBD, and I'm damn good looking for my age, sir. All the single ladies, how you doing? All right, moving on.
Yeah, good idea. One of the better ideas that you've had thus far. Holden Root, I hope I said that right. Thank you for hitting that super chat, sir. I appreciate that. And Tyler P, thank you. He says, Sleeta, how is Lou's grandma's basement? What do you think about the basement here, Sleeta?
To be quite real, it's amazing.
Honestly, other than the floor.
I love the setup.
Other than the floor, it's not that filthy in here, is it?
Actually, he did a great job of cleaning up for the man.
Except the floor. The floor is an absolute
And for those of you who
mess.
think he's not strong, I saw the rocks that he lugged and everything that he lugged around. That took a lot of effort.
Yeah.
I got to give you credit.
Right.
Awesome work.
Yeah. So I went on vacation for 7 days. Got home yesterday about 4 in the afternoon, and then had to spend 5 hours out here cleaning up for Dilbert over here.
Dilbert, that's a cartoon character, isn't it?
Sorry. What's your name again?
Putting in taint. Ask me again, I'll tell you the same.
Okay.
You remember that?
Yes. Yes.
I want to know about those gifts that David brought you.
We'll get to that in just a second. How about that? Because
Okay,
you're
buffering
I want
now.
I want to get to those too.
Yes. See, there's actually 3 gifts, and we're going to prolong it. We're going to make you wait.
Oh, okay.
Because
Save
look,
the
let's
best
be
for
real.
last.
Look, anything given from me is extremely important.
Let me ask you about this, BVD, and then we'll get to the. I hope this. I don't even know if you can say this anymore in 2020. We'll get to the Chinese gift exchange after after this, okay?
You can say it here because this is your channel.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know what's right or wrong. I don't know. Anyway, moving on.
Definitely save that gift exchange or whatever till later because my internet that Xfinity supposedly fixed this weekend just went out.
You know, I'm sorry to interrupt. I got to ask you this, dude. What is it about your internet, man? Do you live in an area that's not updated to 2020? I mean, seriously, dude, can you?
I live literally in the middle of town, and when they came out here to hook me up 3 years ago, you got the highest possible, however internet is rang up. I've got the highest possible internet connection you can have.
Yet it cuts off every day.
Apparently, they lied.
Oh, no kidding, sir. You need me to call them up for you and fix this thing?
Well,
I can do that, man.
There's not a local
I'm
office
powerful
here anymore.
Lou, something's wrong with that picture. How do you get an internet in 2020 that doesn't work consistently? What is wrong with that picture?
Well,
it happens.
To be fair to BVD, we are way behind the rest of the civilized world when it comes to internet in general, in terms of speed and availability. I'm talking civilized world, so don't bother telling me that there's no internet in Mongolia.
Apparently so. Jeez.
Talking Europe, China, and stuff like that. But
are they using fiber optics yet?
That came out first in major cities, so like Atlanta would have it. Now they are starting to get it here, but it's not available at my house yet. Now the minute that it is, I will have it.
Oh, no doubt.
The minute.
So,
I don't care whether it's through AT&T or Google. I think those are the two people that are rolling it out. The minute it's available, I'll have it. But no, not available here.
If I'm alive in 2090 when we get it here in Greenville, I'm on it.
And sorry, everybody, if I'm not 100% paying attention, because I get a lot of texts. I'm a very important individual.
Right.
It's what it is. My phone blows up 24/7. Oh, 24/7, my phone blows up.
Yeah, we understand.
Yes.
So anyway, for the third time, I'm going to try to get to this college football story, BVD. But this came out over the weekend that Alabama is in talks with Notre Dame to play Week 1. Now, that's great. That would be, who doesn't want to see that? That'd be great. They're talking about potentially a neutral field or playing at one field or the other. And then the other team returning the favor, at some point in the future. So turning it into a home and home if they can't find a neutral site to play on. But my issue, other than the obvious, which is why, and again, everyone wants to see this, but everyone's cutting back. But then I don't get it. And then I have some other issues, which is, okay, we know Alabama was scheduled to play Southern Cal. Pac-12 says they're not playing non-con games. Okay, Alabama's got to, either go to non-con themselves if the SEC does that, or they got to fill that Week 1 spot. But they've already agreed, basically in principle, 2 months ago, to play TCU. If Southern Cal had to back out, I guess that's now out, and is not going to happen. And Notre Dame is currently scheduled to play Navy Week 1, which is a weird situation because that game was originally supposed to be played in Ireland. Because of COVID, it was moved to Annapolis, Maryland, and it was moved from Week 0 to Week 1. Ireland. And now Notre Dame is trying to schedule Alabama for Week 1. So the whole thing just didn't make any sense to me. Again, it's I want to see that game. I'd love to see that game. But this is sort of like the thing with Oklahoma trying to move their Week 1 game against Southeast Missouri State to Week 0. I don't understand.
Well, I understand why Oklahoma was trying to do that. They were trying to get 2 weeks in between their first 2 games.
Well, I get
that at least makes a little bit of sense.
I get that. It's just maybe I'm totally wrong, and we're going to have a normal, regular college football season at least with 3 of the conferences. Never mind never mind the Pac-12 and the Big Ten, I guess. They're going to do, they've already said they're playing conference only, but these other three conferences are trying to schedule. Clemson's trying to save the game with South Carolina, and Alabama's trying to play Notre Dame. I don't know. It seems like there are two conflicting ideologies going on within college football. You've got half the college football world has either canceled their season completely and moved it to the spring, or at least gone to non-con games, and then you've got the other three Power 5 conferences that are basically acting like there's nothing out of the ordinary. It's just strange to see what's going on. To me, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. No one else seems nearly as alarmed as I am. Of course, it doesn't take much to alarm me. I wake up alarmed. I wake up by an alarm, actually. So maybe that has something to do with it. I honestly don't know. Let's see. Thank you for the super chat. Patrick C. I don't want to say your last name. Not super chat. PayPal. I'm sorry. He hit the PayPal link. Thank you, sir. Making sure that Uncle Lou and BVD get 100% of his support without YouTube stealing half. Thank you, sir. He says, good morning, Uncle Lou, from across the water. I'm so bummed. Had great seats for Notre Dame versus Navy in Dublin. Still love the show, sir. Hey, thank you for tuning in, sir, from all the way over in Ireland.
That sucks for that guy, man. I hate to, that's terrible.
For a Notre Dame fan in Ireland, you wait a lifetime for this opportunity, Mm-hmm. I feel bad, too. That's awful.
Thanks, China.
Yeah, what a nightmare. That's geez. I truly feel bad for you, sir. That is really bad.
Let me ask you this: how do they judge it? If because I know all college football they're on a rotation. It seems like when it comes to non-conference, would they make that up anytime soon, or is it just going to be the basic cycle when Notre Dame is scheduled to play them? How does that work?
Well, they just moved the game to America. That's
okay.
What they did. They didn't cancel it, but apparently Notre Dame's trying to cancel it,
right,
and schedule Alabama. So I don't know. I haven't heard that Navy has come out and said we're not playing. Have you, BVD?
No.
I haven't heard anything about Navy, but apparently there's something to this story that I'm missing. Maybe Navy has told Notre Dame, secretly without announcing it, hey, you might want to find somebody else to play. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Maybe the military doesn't want their future officers taking the risk. I have no idea. I haven't heard any announcement along those lines, but it just seems odd that, for one, it seems odd that Alabama would be looking for a week 1 opponent when they had two, one canceled. They had a backup plan. The Big 12 hasn't said they're not playing. Oklahoma's trying to schedule week 1 non-con games. So why would you not just play TCU like you said you were? And same for Notre Dame. You've got that game scheduled. I don't know. It just seems like an odd situation to me. Again,
I mean, TCU and Bama, they were working together to do this. It's not like Alabama said, hey, we're thinking about contacting TCU later on. This was in the works and plans for both of them. So I wonder what if something fell through, or TCU said, you know what, screw that. Who knows?
Vector 12, I'm sorry I missed your super chat earlier. I see it now. He says, I love the show. Where can we see a picture of the rattlesnake? Hopefully you saw the video. But that video is on my Facebook page, so if you wanted to watch it again for some reason or whatever. But I'm sorry I missed that earlier. And I'm just making sure I didn't miss any more here also. And two, Chess Hall, my 600-pound life guy. Thank you for the $4.99. I know for a fact that's not the real Chess Hall because he doesn't do super chats. He sends me $1 to my PayPal account when he has something to say. So this is a troll. An interesting troll, though. Thank you, sir. He says, does this guy next to you smell like New Orleans escorts and Bud Ice like he does in the video?
Oh, gosh. Well, I would like to know. I would like to know the talent of sniffing through a computer screen and actually smelling, so he can smell Bud Light in New Orleans. Great job, sir. Well done. Actually, I smell like roses. Right?
No.
Don't smell like roses.
No.
Okay.
You smell like the inside of a fake leg.
Oh my God.
The inside of a fake leg.
Yeah.
So you've seen a fake leg?
No, I've smelled one though.
Wow.
Oh.
I had my eyes closed, so I didn't see
Which
it.
is worse, Lou? The
Sleeta.
smell of the inside of a fake leg or hot dog water?
What?
I would. Oh, the inside of a fake leg is way worse than hot dog water. I don't even really think that's up for debate. That's like asking. That's like asking what's the best type of cheese. It's pepper jack. There's no other. I mean, we can argue over what's the second best, but I mean that's just an obvious.
Colby Jack is pretty good too.
Well, there's a lot of cheeses that fall into the pretty good category,
But
but
you're
there's
talking
only
about-
one
one
that
Pepper
falls
Jack,
into
yes.
the category of the best cheese, and that happens to be pepper jack.
BBD, did you use pepper jack on your high-tech fish sticks? I bet that was very challenging to get those.
No, hey, don't be making fun of my catch, David.
That was an interesting catch, sir. How long did it take you?
Just because you got to spend 2 days out on the lake for the first time in your life ever.
It was awesome too. Yes.
I bet it was. I mean, I'm not even joking now. I'm sure
Right.
you did have.
Now let's debunk the theory. I caught legitimately Slitter. Yeah, David. I caught one fish on my own. I reeled that sucker in. Reeled it in. It was quite professional looking the way I did that. You can put me on Fishing Outdoors, and then I assisted with the net to catch 4 others. So I'm talented. I don't know what to say.
Now, does Augusta Gator fish for fun or necessity?
It seems like to me it's passion. It's passion, and I enjoyed every second of it.
Right. Small Nappy, thank you for the super chat, sir. Representing the Pac-12. Thank you for tuning in today. He says, good morning, Nat Lou. I haven't been able to wake up to watch these live shows lately. Keep up the good work, and as always, woo, Pac-12 Nation. Thank you for the super chat, sir, and I'm glad you picked a good day to tune in. Because Sports Live in the LouTubeStudio has went ahead and decided to join us today, which is amazing. Kevin Cook, thank you for the super chat, sir. He says 2 of my favorite YouTubers together this morning, and Sleeta too.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, Kevin Cook. Well, yeah, Kevin Cook, the Georgia fan that comes on my lives. Go check out his channel. I got to say one thing, if I may. I'm going to address this one time only. Bad dog. I got no issue with you, dude. I already apologized. I know you're a troll. Good luck on your channel. Congrats on your success. And enjoy the stream, because I know I'm enjoying doing it. You're welcome.
You big dummy!
That was good. We're coming to join you, honey.
Did you call Bad Dog a troll?
He's a troll. He trolls. There's such thing as good and bad trolls. He's trolls. And he loves Slitter. That's quite obvious. Just saying. Interesting.
Yeah. The most interesting man in the world.
That would be me, Dos Equis. We're right now spring water.
All right. Chinese gift exchange. Now, you're going to have to go first and probably second, too, because I only have one gift for you. So, shower me with my gifts now.
Oh, we're doing the gift exchange. Okay.
Right.
Well, I'm going to save the best for last.
Of course you are.
Of course. The first thing.
Is it a pound of pepper jack cheese?
Man, if I gave you a pound of pepper jack, it would probably wind up later on the floor. I don't know if you could take a pound of cheese.
Okay.
But first thing is, I mean, we all know that I'm a fan of 2 schools, and I will always support who I want to support. But I appreciate Lou and everybody else, man. For the most part.
Hey, wait a minute. Time out.
Wait, you're gonna interrupt the gift exchange.
This is Lou's channel. You'll support whoever he says you'll support, Mister.
He tells me not to support BBD, but I told him the other day, I was like, man, I got to support him.
No, I tell you not to support Georgia.
It was a stranglehold. He said, don't support BBD.
No, I tell you not to support Georgia.
I was just kidding, man. BBD, he loves you, my dude. But I feel like after watching the past video and all that, I think the person that deserves this the most Here's Uncle Lou. Please
yes.
don't drink it, sir.
Look, can we get the hashtag 1980 in the chat? I'm sure it's already been typed 100 times. Can we get it another 100, please? Thank you for the 40-year-old Coke bottle, sir. And I cannot wait. Listen, how mad are y'all going to be? I mean, it's going to be like mad level 1 million at the end of this season when I have a 2020 version of this Coke bottle. Yeah, I said it. What you gonna do about it?
I think we got a chance. Georgia got a chance to do it. Anywho's, that was nice, man. I feel like as a Georgia fan, he really deserved it more than myself.
Yeah, but don't say we when you're talking about Georgia.
Yeah, that's true because there's still. Yeah, I get you.
You can say we when you're talking about Georgia Tech.
Yeah,
Georgia.
Well, and definitely me when it comes to the Falcons.
Yeah. Hey, BVD, you know you've been watching football a long time. What's that expression when a team with 2 quarterbacks is a team with no quarterbacks? You've heard that, hadn't you?
Yeah. So Sleeta is a fan with no teams.
Right. Anyway, what's next on the gift list?
Okay, being for the fact right here, this was my own creation. So, and I figured, and I put it in a couple of my videos.
Oh, the crayon shirt.
I can't. Are you sure about that?
No.
You sure?
No.
I can't think of.
Could be the beach towel.
Yeah, I went off the island and gave it to you, sir. Dirty. I can't think of one person better to have this for a little while. He can keep it permanently. The LWO for life. Lulu World Order from Slita. I did wash it, sir, so you're not going to itch or anything like that. Congratulations.
This is amazing.
You deserve it.
This is amazing.
Yes.
This is one of one ever made, too.
It's authentic, man.
Is that the shirt that you wore in the hot tub with your tighty-whitey?
Absolutely not. I have a million white shirts, sir.
Okay.
Are you blind, Sleeta?
Why? What'd I do? I spelled it wrong?
No. Just.
Oh, why? Because of the big letters?
You know what this reminds me of, BVD? This is going to get me in trouble. Maybe I shouldn't say it.
You can say it.
It was so hard for me not to joke about this last season, BVD. Do you know what I'm talking about? It involves a T-shirt.
Yes, I do.
And I'm proud of myself because I didn't go there.
You didn't.
And that was very hard. But this does remind me of that T-shirt that bullied third grader drew for Tennessee last year.
Yeah,
it does remind me of that.
The kid that lived in Florida, I believe.
Right, and someone took his shoes and his lunch money or whatever the case. So he drew a Tennessee shirt out of crayons, and people pretended it looked good.
Yes. Well, I was an athlete in school, but let me go ahead and say this because I'm pretty random. I do not need money, ladies and gentlemen.
And
okay. So, Guru, thanks again. I appreciate your supporting 2 good individuals, and thank you. I keep it coming. It makes them feel special, and it makes me feel special. Thank you.
Panthers Guru, thank you. You're way too kind, sir. If Outgoing 37 wasn't such a loser D-bag, this money would be his. Everybody's getting paid but him.
I got to say this. And I would, without Panthers Guru with the donations this morning, there's no way in hell I would ever say this. But because of Panthers Guru, I think we need Sports Live in the ATL and the Lou Studios more often.
I do enjoy having guests here. It's only worked out that I've been able to do it twice, but it is I don't know, it brings a different vibe to the show, I think, to have somebody here. So I do enjoy it. I also enjoy the super chats from Panthers Guru, and Sleeta made the comment that he doesn't need money. I do need money. This is how I support myself. So Thank you, Panthers Guru. I really appreciate that. And Uncle Lou has invested about $15,000 into a football season this year that's likely not happening. So I do appreciate the super chat, sir. Thank you.
Yes, very much.
And we are working on possibly a show down the road. So Guru, stay tuned, sir. Okay.
What you mean? Uncle Lou's thinking about taking you down the road? Is that what you mean?
No, sir.
50-50. Is that the last one?
I got one more gift.
Okay, well, do this one, and then I'll do mine, and then you can do the last one.
Okay.
Actually, I have 2. So
okay, so you
have 2.
You want me to save the best for last, or you go to yours?
Sir, I'm not your father. It just appears that way. You can make your own decisions.
Okay, I'll go and get this one out of the way. because people love to talk about it and everything. And trust me, it is the best gift that this man will ever see in his lifetime. Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Hey, whoa.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
He's a.
Oh. You could just
Oh.
you could just set those over there somewhere, Hoss.
And they are 100% clean. And
Is that a shit stain you got in those, David?
Are you serious?
No, I mean it
Here.
literally looked like there's a shit stain in it.
No, sir. There you go. It's all clean. It's Uncle Lou's tidy whities
You just set
on the floor where it belongs.
you can put it
Right by the bleach. I'll put it by the
put it
bleach.
That's a good idea. I mean,
I figure you guys would love that one, man. Because look, due to contrary belief, I can take a joke, my dude. Enjoy that. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to pump out his stomach. But that's the best
All right.
gift you'll ever get.
I got 2 gifts for you, Sleeta, both of which are amazing. Pick a number 1 through 2.
2.
2. All right.
He says gross.
That's the first one. Now here's the second one. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, here you go.
Yes, sir.
How about this, Sleeta?
The home run king.
Now, this is commemorative in that. I don't go to. I've been to 2 Braves games probably in the last 15 years. I took my son to his first baseball game. We happened to be in New York at the time, and anyway, so I took him to a Mets game, but they just happened to be playing the Braves. The second game I took him to when they built that what's the new stadium called up there in Marietta?
Well, it's now Truist Park.
Who?
Truist.
Truist?
It was SunTrust. They changed it 3 times in the last 3 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, the place, the baseball field where the Braves play, when it was new, I took Lou Jr. up there to see a game because it was a new stadium. And we had no idea, but it was some kind of anniversary of Hank Aaron hitting.
Do you mean Turner Field or Atlanta Fulton County?
Huh?
Turner Field when that came out.
This?
Yeah.
No.
Atlanta Fulton County Stadium. The
No.
old school.
No, sir. This was at the new stadium.
The current one.
Yes.
Okay, SunTrust Park, formerly Truist.
Stop interrupting me.
Carry on.
So anyway, I took him to a game up there, and we had no idea, but it was some sort of anniversary of Hank Aaron hitting his 715th home run. Like whatever day 50 years ago that happened or whatever, this was like the anniversary of that. And the first like 5,000 people or something in the stadium got this commemorative Hank Aaron thing. And being as how I have no use for it, I'm giving it to you, Sleeta, and you can put it in your background with your other
awesome trophies.
Yeah, right.
Thank you very much.
So good morning, and you're welcome.
Go Braves.
And there you go. That's that.
Can I promote the Braves
Chinese.
show?
Yeah. Tell them about this. Is a good time. You can tell them about your Braves show.
Well, I'm getting with ACP Carter. We're trying to figure out exactly a definite time to do the show a week. We're going to do a beginning intro pilot test, I guess, on Wednesday at 9 o'clock Eastern time. He wants to do it on my channel. I said, okay. It's going to be I'm trying to figure a clever name, Braves Talk with Sleeta and ACP Carter. I don't know. But
Let Carter pick the name.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anything you say, sir. I got you, BBD. It's all. Yeah. Whatever BBD says happens. Definitely. So ACP Carter, think of a good name, sir. And yeah, we're gonna get it going. And check out his. I told him I would promote it. It's Tennessee Roadshow. He's got some roadshow thing going on. So check out my dude ACP Carter. Thank you, Uncle Luke. Go Braves.
Outstanding shout out, David.
Of course, man.
What day did you say that show's coming on? The Braves show?
This Wednesday.
At what time?
At 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time.
Wednesday at 9.
That would be the 23rd, I believe.
All right. So for you dozens and dozens of Braves fans out there that have been waiting on a weekly Atlanta Braves show,
there you go.
There's actually millions.
Now you don't have to wait. You don't have to wait any longer.
2 more days.
2 more days.
You don't have to wait any longer.
Not at all.
Enjoy your Braves show. Sleeta and
Thank
APC Carter. Right?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What else is going on, BVD?
That picture of me with the diaper on my face is going on.
Yeah. Well, you sent me that picture and said, "Hey,
Yeah,
put this up."
I
So
know.
That's
It's a great
what,
picture.
That's what I went
love
ahead
it.
and did.
Yeah, you look
great
like a big
picture.
baby. It doesn't surprise me you're putting on diapers. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, at least I'm not putting on shit stained.
And you want to talk about my tidy whities, and you're 80 million years old wearing the pins. Do you paperclip the pins together?
Ooh.
Or no?
Clothespin.
Clothespin. Yeah, that too.
Clothespin.
Okay. Happy trails.
I can just feel the knowledge rubbing off on Uncle Lou right now.
Man,
Can anybody else feel that? I just feel it.
He's going to leave here a better person. He's going to leave here a better person.
Points are just transferring.
Of course.
Later, I might let him look at my car.
Nah, don't do that.
Yeah, hey, I saw his car, and it only needs one thing, and that's Slitta in it. Hey, let me drive it. That would be awesome.
You can't even get that thing out of the driveway, Hoss.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Man, I would go about 200 up and no.
You wouldn't even. I don't even think you could crank it up, to be honest.
Is it one of those high tech? Those high tech where you like stand back and you could start it from a million feet away?
No, it's just idiot proof.
Oh well, yeah, that would be it. I couldn't start it.
Right. Yeah. Oh, we're going to lunch after this too.
Yes.
Yeah, that should be good.
Yes.
I purposely didn't eat breakfast because Sleeta said he was paying for the lunch.
You see, and am I a cheap ass? Absolutely not, because I'm pretty sure it's quite financially expensive. But Lou deserves it, y'all. Yes, he deserves it. You better eat too, man. No leftovers.
BVD, how much of a golf fan are you?
I love golf.
Boring.
Who's your favorite golfer of all time?
Not Tiger Woods, so I'm going to go with Jack Nicklaus.
What about you, Sleeta? Yeah, you care at all about golf?
Well, I'll say 2 words: boring and Fuzzy Zeller.
Okay.
That's 3 words, David.
BVD, Jack Nicklaus and his wife got the Rona.
Ooh, and he's old.
And survived it, though.
Okay.
Yeah. Didn't say it at the time, but I guess yesterday at the Memorial or whatever tournament they had, they interviewed him. Him and his wife both had it in March.
Oh, okay. Glad he survived that.
Yeah, his wife had no symptoms at all, he said. He did have some symptoms. He said they weren't too bad. And they quarantined for 3 or 4 weeks, and as far as they know now, they're good to go. So, but like you said, he's 80 years old, so that had to be scary. And in March, I mean, we didn't know we know a lot more now than we knew in March. In March is when it was like, it was really bad in New York, and people were talking about the elderly and nursing homes and blah. So it had to be scary when he found out he had it. But Jack Nicklaus is also my favorite golfer of all time.
Not bad.
Yeah,
it's a good choice. You were talking about the coronavirus and athletes getting it. I heard you say it the other day. This is what I'm confused about, and Uncle Lou mentioned it. Freddie Freeman of the Braves, if I may bring it up, got coronavirus. He was 2 weeks. I think it's mandatory. 14 days at least. And he came back and he's playing. Yet Yasiel Puig gets it. Now, whose choice? Was it the Braves' choice not to sign him? I'm guessing. So why would you not have him just sign him, have him go 2 weeks out, and then come back just like you do with Freddie Freeman? Right?
Right. I don't understand that either.
Me neither.
I asked somebody. Who did I ask?
I thought it was on one of the streams that we
yeah.
were in.
I asked Carter.
Right.
About it. That I don't see why you wouldn't go get Puig if you had a chance.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's got COVID shouldn't stop you when you already know about half your team's going to get it anyway. So what does it matter?
Yeah.
Sign the guy.
There were 3 Braves players that had it. Will Smith and a minor leaguer, and to my knowledge, they're coming back to play. So
I think Freddie Freeman had it.
Yeah. Unless the Braves are worried about maybe because of upgraded spreads. I don't know. It's speculation. I think it's dumb. I think just have him sit 2 weeks.
Yasiel Puig, he was with the Dodgers.
Yeah, he started with the
Cocky
Dodgers.
Guy, right? A lot of people didn't like him. He was good, but like he would hit home runs and walk around the bases, basically.
Yeah, he would kind of showboat.
Toss his bat all the time. Very
got into
cocky,
a fight.
Showboaty. Yeah.
Got into a fight. He was with
kind of like Bryce Harper was that way when he first came into the league too, real cocky like that. But I mean, they backed it up.
Well, for Bryce Harper, not to make it too much of a baseball live, but it's fitting that the Harper starts with the Nationals. They have a good team, don't win anything, and then he goes to Philly to another bad team. They don't win anything, then the Nationals win it the next year. That was funny. That was funny. I just going.
I didn't think it was very funny.
I did.
That was like that time. That was like that time when Georgia had the best quarterback in all of college football, but they didn't use him, so he went to Ohio State and they won the Natty in 2020.
Justin Fields. What's going on with Jacob Eason right now? Where's he at?
He's in training camp, or fixing to go to training camp like all the other NFL rookies.
He's in the NFL.
Oh, so he made the NFL because I know he left Georgia and went to.
He got drafted
Washington
way ahead
or
of Fromm. He
something?
got drafted in the second round.
Right.
Wyatt Fromm got drafted in the 5th round out of pity.
Right. Who says right better, me or you? Right.
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 Me.
Right.
See, you even agreed.
Yes, I did.
So. Clinton, where's the Florida fans at? I know there's some in here, Rattlehead and that. What is Dan Mullen doing? This guy can't recruit BVD. Is this news to you?
What, that Dan Mullen can't recruit?
Yeah.
Or whatever it is you're getting ready to bust his chops for.
Is it news that he can't recruit?
I don't think so.
I don't either, but I'm
not to the living fan.
Yeah, but I'm going to mention it anyway. Clinton Burton switched his commitment from Florida to the powerhouse known as Boston College, making him the highest-rated player ever to commit to Boston College.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Guys in the ESPN 300 or whatever.
Who's the coach at Boston College?
What's his name? Is it Pat Narduzzi, ain't it? Narduzzi or Narducci or Linguini or something. He's related to Bad Dog some kind of way.
Have no clue. Kind of the point.
Yeah, he's something. He's got one of those names that ends in I.
Guido Sarducci.
I think that's it.
Is that it?
I think that's it.
How you doing? That right there should be a one of those. What do you call it when you record something and you play it all the time? How you doing? That would be cool.
I don't know who's doing better this morning in the comments, Brandon Rogers or Bad Dog.
Like I said, I got equal haters, man. I got equal haters, and
it's a Sleeta bashing fiesta in the comments this morning.
No, actually, what it is pushing other people to compliment, and that's how it is. I mean, I just come on here and do me, and I find it extremely amusing because I'm a very important. I'm a very important individual.
Sleeta.
Lou, when are you going to become head coach of Georgia?
Oh,
that would be nice.
I just noticed a comment here, but I forgot. And I'm not going to say it. But your last name also ends in I, so
I'm Italian.
Well, they say you're a fake Italian.
I'm Siciliano, half side. No, I didn't go to Sicily or go over the Leaning Tower of Pizza or spend years there, but my bloodline is Italian. So how you doing?
And
Did you really just say the Leaning Tower of Pizza?
That's actually in Paris. My fault. Hey, same thing. Paris, Italy, it's foreign country. It's all over there. It's a nice place. You were saying what about the
Leaning
Tower of Pisa? How you doing?
The Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Paris.
Willing to bet is not in Paris.
Not in Paris either.
No.
What? Okay.
Please, David.
What?
Please keep talking about geography and history and stuff like
Leaning
that.
Tower.
You're making me look like a
What
genius.
state are we in, Sleeta?
Georgia.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
On the border of South Carolina, though.
Yes.
Actually.
You're in a state of confusion.
Very close to South Carolina. Remember I told you that the river's a quarter mile?
Yes.
The river is the border. So close to South Carolina. That's why it smells funny.
Okay, serious talk. Where you laugh all you want. Where is the Leaning Tower of Pisa? The Leaning Tower of Pisa. Where? What? Talk to me.
It's not in Paris. You might be thinking of the Eiffel Tower, but it's not leaning.
Yeah, okay.
In Alabama, isn't it?
Redneck Central. Oops. Yeehaw.
Jesus Christ. What is happening?
LA even. Lower Alabama.
Slim Shady, thank you for the super chat, sir. He says Dan Mullen wipes before he poops. And
it's called preparation.
I think he takes that same approach to recruiting, apparently. I don't know. Yeah, damn, Dan Mullen can't recruit. Listen, Florida could have no head coach and get a top 15 class. So I don't know what Dan Mullen's doing. So
they can get a shark humper and win the East Division.
Oh, twice. A shark humper can win the East 66% of the time.
What's the percentage of Dan Mullen winning division titles?
0.
Anywhere he's been.
0. But the Shark Humper has won his division every single year he was a head coach in the SEC except for one.
I was going to say Dan Mullen, and this is not a compliment or a slam, it's just a fact. Dan Mullen and Jeremy Pruitt have both won the same number of division titles.
Facts.
Facts, Jack.
And Mullen's been trying a lot harder, a lot longer.
Yeah. Well, definitely a lot longer. Not sure on the
yeah,
that's
true. I'm not sure on the harder part.
Right.
Christopher Rattlehead Duncan, a well-known Florida fanatic, is trying harder than Dan Mullen.
Yeah. They
but
should
is,
put
Christopher, is your wife out sucking face with other Florida fans? I'm going to say I doubt it. And I say fans instead of players, because you're a fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
does Kirby Smart kiss the Georgia players as they get off the bus?
Doesn't have
probably
to.
Smooches.
Doesn't have to. That's a. Listen. It's 2020. I generally speaking, I don't care what grown people do with other grown people sexually. If Dan Mullen and his wife want to have an open relationship with anyone 18 or older, that's their business. Now, the fact that they do it out in the open is a little alarming. But again,
boys.
To each their own.
Yeah. Hey, we got breaking news. You want to hear the breaking news?
I can't wait.
The breaking news is the great Slitta actually did something magical today. Uncle Lou
made it to Lou's house?
No, he sat in the Sleetomobile, and you know what he said? He said this is the best car seat he's ever been in. How did that feel to be in the legendary Sleetomobile, sir?
Well,
the best day of your life?
Number A, I didn't say that. And B, there was all kind of shit in the seat, man.
But I moved it for you.
Not really.
You sure? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right.
Not really. But I did sit in it, so.
And you felt important after. You felt you felt your IQ jumped up.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. That's all I want to say. That was some serious breaking news from an important individual.
The number of things that
you're next, BBD.
The number of things that people who watch David's channel are going to have to listen to for the next, I don't know how many weeks, just keeps adding up.
Wait till he tells you that he went in my backyard and saw my foundation.
Ooh,
quite nice.
He
actually.
saw you.
It was good.
So you could say in some kind of weird roundabout way that David got his rocks off in your backyard.
Oh, I see what you did there. 10,000 pounds worth.
Yes. I left you a mark, by the way, Lou.
So he was back there a while.
I left you a mark. I left you a mark in the backyard.
Have you ever had Famunda cheese, David?
I'm sorry, what?
Have you ever had Famunda cheese?
Isn't that cheese you're not really supposed to eat?
Well, I don't know. Some people may eat it.
I've never heard of it, sir. So if I never heard of it, sure, I know I never ate it. No.
You don't. Does Publix? Do you know if Publix sells Famunda cheese?
I don't know actually, but there's got to be something. Wait, what kind of cheese is it? Because I've never heard of it.
It's Famunda cheese.
Is it edible? Because there's some cheese that's not edible, right?
Well, yeah,
you shouldn't eat.
I guess it's definitely edible.
I've never had it, but I know
Me
people.
neither.
People do eat it.
No.
Rich people, elite people, don't they, Lou?
Some people eat it like groceries.
Actually, rich people eat brie and caviar.
Yeah, some people eat that Famunda cheese like groceries.
I just heard that it's not exactly the best cheese to eat, so nah.
Who told you that?
Many of people in my travels.
Can you?
No, because I don't remember.
Give us
names.
one example.
A customer came in and just said that I was looking at cheeses, and then they said I don't even remember the name Fermenta came up.
So you work at Publix, so they came in, and so as working there, you represent Publix. So it's like when I go to McDonald's and yell at somebody, to me they're McDonald's. So this customer comes in and he tells you your Fremunda cheese was terrible. Right?
Of course.
Basically.
Yes.
Did he try to return your Fremunda cheese?
I'm pretty sure, but I still don't know what Fremunda cheese is.
Do you know if you guys sell it for sure or not?
No, I do not. Absolutely not. Okay, I'll put it like this. Since we get the cheese connoisseur, do you eat that kind of cheese?
No.
Okay, BBD, do you eat that kind of cheese?
No.
Or do you gum that kind of cheese? No? So I'm guessing it's something you can't eat.
I don't eat it or gum it.
So I'm guessing it's something you can't eat.
No, you can definitely eat it.
Okay, but it wouldn't be, the taste buds would be horrible and it wouldn't be right, apparently.
Now, when the guy came in to return the Fremunda cheese, what'd you do with it?
I got it wrapped up and shipped and got ready to send it to BBD so he could have lunch.
I just told you. I just told you that.
Okay, well, it doesn't mean I won't send it to you.
Particular type of cheese.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Yes, you are, David. Indeed, the gift that keeps on giving. I've been saying it for years.
Yeah, you actually said that a few times. I remember. Yes.
Now, we know the Leaning Tower of Pisa is in Paris. You made that clear earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Where does Fremunda cheese come from?
Fremundaville.
Go ahead and tell him where it comes from.
I saw it on the map.
Do you want to know where Fremunda cheese comes from for real?
I guess I'm guessing it's a bodily function. I guess.
It comes from under your ball sack.
Or from under these nuts.
These nuts. Good one, sir. I knew it. I told you. I knew it was something pretty drastic.
Clearly, you knew exactly what we were talking about.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know it was quite under the nutsack. No.
Thank you for playing along, David.
Oh, of course, man. You know I really knew that, right? I was just joking.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Fremunda cheese comes from under your ball sack.
Oh, that's why it says Fremunda.
Yeah.
I told you I knew what it meant. I was playing with y'all.
Right.
Come on, haters. Keep talking. I love it.
Mm.
They're called master haters.
Yes.
Well, I figure, we've already broken out the stained tidy whities. We might as well talk about Fremunda cheese.
Oh, that was classic, man. That was classic. See, I can come up with some clever. That was my idea. I wanted to grace all you guys with the gift that keeps on giving. So I couldn't do anything better than give you some tidy whities. I hope you appreciate it.
Yeah, you've succeeded.
Take a still picture of it and put it on your wall.
Waikiki, thank you for the super chat, sir. He says pepperoni cheese. That's where it's at. So, of course, still not as good as pepper jack cheese.
You can use pepper jack cheese on anything, actually. You like jalapenos?
I like jalapenos on some things. I like them when I go to Subway. I get jalapenos put on my sandwich on the sub, and then nachos. I like jalapenos on nachos.
Yes.
So what about just snacking on, just getting out of a jar?
No.
No.
That's silly.
Excuse me.
I don't do silly.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Some people in here are silly.
I'm a very serious individual.
Yeah, he's a serious individual.
So
absolutely.
Look how serious I am.
Look how serious I am. Intimidating.
How serious? Who's been the more seriouser this morning since you two got together?
I think it's actually been pretty calm, actually.
Yeah.
I think Lou's intimidated a little bit by my height because I'm extremely tall. Oh, yeah, speaking of that, everybody always says that when they first meet me. Did you say I was a tall drink of water?
I didn't say anything about your height.
You didn't think I was a tall drink of water? Like, God dang, man, this dude is tall.
No.
No?
No.
Oh, I know what you were saying. You were saying the man is here, finally.
No, I was yelling at you not to park in front of the trash can. But
yeah, that's true.
But you still parked in front of the trash can.
Yeah, I parked in front of it, man. I still haven't moved it yet. He's going to get on me afterwards.
No, you moved it because I told you to.
Yeah, he told me to move it.
Right.
I forgot that.
Yeah.
I forgot I moved it. He was quite clear.
Yeah. So then you parked it in front of Lou Jr.'s basketball goal.
Oh, so now I got to move that now, too?
No.
Okay.
No. Trash comes today. And listen, I cleaned the garage out yesterday, okay? So the trash can is literally stuffed, like sticking 4 or 5 feet out of the top of the trash can with trash. And the lid won't even close.
Yeah, it is.
And it's sitting out in the street. So
technically,
clearly,
I guess we could say Sleeta did you a favor.
Clearly, the trash man is coming today. Sleeta pulls right up and parks right in front of it.
Yeah, so I motivated Uncle Lou to clean. And come on, comments. I know you want to say, man, come on, just throw Sleeta in the trash so he can get picked up on Thursday. That's your pickup day? On Thursdays, like most people? Yeah.
Mondays and Thursdays.
Okay,
here.
So you want me to go get out with the trash? So I'm waiting to see that. Hello.
There's no room for you in there.
I could probably make it happen.
Unfortunately.
I could probably make it happen.
Maybe.
Just a little while.
Did David bring any hot chicks with him?
I actually told him to stay away because I don't want them to to confuse everything. I'll take care of them when I leave.
I'm a married man anyway, so ain't no sense in bringing a bunch of $5 hoes over here.
It was $10 actually. It was slightly above $5. It wasn't as high as it could be, but yeah.
Right. Of course it was.
But I'm ready for them. Are they ready for me?
Yeah, they stay ready.
Melissa May says, "Can y'all please stop bragging about being tall?"
I've never bragged about being tall. I don't feel the need.
Are you tall?
Well,
I mean, compared to me, no, but he's got some height to him. He's got some height to him.
I'm the same height and weight as Floyd Mayweather, and I have the same record.
Undefeated.
So keep that in mind before you do something stupid like jump quick out of that chair.
Yeah, I make sure that I had to, but I was trying to stretch and get myself situated so I could come back and grace the program.
Right.
Yeah.
Which worked out good for everyone involved, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, now that you've met David in person,
right,
Luke, what percentage would you give him of winning the Slob Olympics? First of all, what percentage would you give him of even finding Centennial Park? Then, once he does make it, if he does,
look at that color and definition. Look at that strength. Man.
I'm going to give him a pretty high percentage of finding Centennial Park.
Okay.
He is from that area.
Yeah.
It's
I took that into
it's one of the
consideration.
most well-known landmarks in all of downtown Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to give a really high percentage on him finding it, like over 90.
I think he'll find it.
Now, as far as him winning the Slob Olympics, now you have to consider the competition. Okay. I'm the 40-yard dash. He'll probably come in. Of the people we know are competing right now, if I was handicapping this race, I would put Sleeta. I don't think any worse than third in the 40.
Okay.
You can say first, Lucha, if you really believe that.
He'll have that long stride in the 40. So
right.
Yeah, that's probably a good assessment.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look, I can be real when I say this. Even though I'm tall and athletic, I'm not the fastest. So third might actually be good depending on who's there. But I still plan on winning though.
When you say you're athletic,
mm-hmm.
Do you mean you still can put on the tighty whities in a timely fashion, or
Sure.
you're like still good at some sports?
I can actually still play basketball if somebody really challenged me to it. I'm a professional tennis ball tosser in a trash can, as you found out clearly. If it comes to the intellectual events, I can laugh at myself. Probably I would give Lou the edge. Maybe Pigskin Pete. Maybe even you, BBD. You seem to be pretty intellectual.
BBD, if you were handicapping the Slob Olympics overall right now, forget any individual event, forget trying to judge just the physical part or just the mental part of the competitions that we're doing. If you had to handicap the overall winner right now, if you were not involved, clearly you're winning. I know you think that. Everyone thinks they're winning. But take yourself out of it.
Okay.
Who would you, if you had to bet your life savings on a winner?
Well, that'd be easy.
Well, you know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
Who would your money be on right now to win the whole thing?
Trying to think back to who all has definitely said they're Big Dog Brett's up there.
Don't be intimidated, BBD. If you don't have to say me, you're good, man. I won't bite.
We're not. there's no worries about that. Big Dog Brett. I'm going with Big Dog Brett.
Yeah.
Just because he seems, out of all of us, he seems the most well-rounded physically and mentally.
Yeah, I think he is somebody that will be able to contend.
Yeah.
In any event we do, on both the physical and the mental.
Like, he's one of those guys that I would think, kind of like what you just said. He's you can take any event we have, and you're not going to say, oh, well, he has no chance. There's not a single event, I would think, where anyone would look at Big Dog Brett and say, nah, he's got no chance of winning that one.
Yeah. And I would probably say the same thing about Pigskin Pete.
Yeah. Well, it was kind of a toss-up in my mind between Pigskin Pete and Big Dog Brett. And I don't like admitting this. I don't like admitting this at all, but I even had you up there just because of the mental part. I think you might ace the mental events.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm going to come in dead last in the 40, and that might be a bridge too far. Yeah,
that'll be close between me, you, and Chess.
I might not be able to overcome that, and depending on what the other physical events are. I mean, like the egg and the spoon race.
Yeah.
Now I can balance the egg and the spoon, no problem, but so can some other people, and then can they get from point A to point B faster than me whilst balancing the egg and the spoon? You see what I mean? Like, that's an event that I'm like, yeah, I can balance the spoon, but what if someone else is moving a little quicker than me? So yeah,
And if you accomplish that, that would be extremely excellent. Get it? Excellent.
I get it.
Hard-boiled, fried.
Yeah.
I got a new contest idea.
You're really on top of it. What's the contest? I'm always looking for new contests.
Towel wiping.
Towel wiping?
Towel wiping.
How do you wipe a towel?
Find a woods and wipe with the towel. Awesome, right?
Oh, well, you
awesome
would
idea.
win. You would win the shitting in the woods.
I would win that one hands down. Hands down.
In fact, let's just go ahead and declare David the official shitting in the woods winner.
Yes.
Yeah, we won't go there.
If that happens to be an event, we won't even do it, and we will just give David the points.
Yeah, just give me the points.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
If I were a lesser man than I am, I'm not even going to say it.
Say it. Say it.
No, it's got nothing to do with you other than the fact that I'm even better than you at shitting in weird places. That's why I said I'm not going to mention it, because it happened on the I understand David's plight that day. A man's got to do what a man's got to do when a man's got to do it. But imagine yourself being trapped behind a closed business late at night whilst riding around the country in a truck with your buddy, tractor trailer.
That would be like in this area, BBD.
I was in a dilemma,
like
so
that.
I had to take care of business.
Yeah, this area would be like that. If I didn't go to the bathroom, I would be stuck halfway. But just so you know, I know what I post. I did that on purpose. I was the first one that came up and said #Slita poop in the woods, because I knew it would be funny and entertaining. And, well, Slita doesn't disappoint. Not at all.
You definitely delivered in terms of
literally.
It wasn't spam.
No.
The video was not spam.
No.
So it was as advertised.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
So, somebody actually, I kid you not, somebody said they actually would have been cool if I would have actually filmed it. But I wouldn't have done that. There's just some things that are just unfilmable.
Now, we're going to do at least a couple of actual football challenges.
Nice.
I think we're going to do one throwing challenge and one kicking challenge. I don't know if it's going to be some type of a field goal thing or who can punt the ball the first, whatever. And then for the throwing, we're gonna set up some type of a target. 10 yards, 20 yards, 30 yards, whatever. Now, to me, that's a hard event to handicap.
Right.
Because literally anyone, Chess Hall, Adam R., you, me, Slita, Big Dog Brett, Pigskin Pete. I mean, that's going to be, not that there's no skill involved, but none of us are quarterbacks or punters. So it could be that someone just gets lucky and threads the needle on a 30-yard pass one time, and they could try 100 more times and never do it, but they got lucky and did it the one time when it counted. That's going to be interesting.
Are
to
you
see
sure
how
I was
that
never
goes.
a quarterback?
I'm positive.
You sure? I have great arm throwing skills.
Well, we'll find out.
So we're going to be
this
throwing
You
March.
have great. Sleeta has great arm throwing skills.
Yeah.
So you have thrown an arm before.
Yes. What?
Okay.
So literally we're going to throw a football into one of those circular things with the hole? Or just going to be a distance also, or a little bit of both? You know what I mean? Like, see how far you can throw it?
Well, it's going to be both. There'll be a hoop or something, whatever, set up 10 yards away, and then one, 20 yards away and one 30 yards away.
Oh.
So it's distance and accuracy.
Nice.
I mean, doesn't do any good. Florida had a field goal kicker that supposedly could kick an 80-yard field goal. Well, no. I take that back. Florida had a field goal kicker that could kick the ball 80 yards. Never mind the fact he couldn't make a 45-yard field goal, though. So, okay, somebody can throw.
Alabama's had a few of those.
Yeah, a bunch of them. So somebody can throw the ball 80 yards. Amazing. But if you can't put it where it needs to be, what good is it?
True.
So we're it'll be both.
Yes, sir.
Distance and accuracy.
Yes.
If there's anybody that doesn't know what we're talking about, which I don't understand how that's possible, this is probably the most promoted sporting event since last year's Cornhole Championship. But the first annual Slob Olympics is being held this March at Centennial Park in Atlanta, Georgia, March 5th through 7th. Some of your favorite sports YouTubers are going to be there, including me, BBD, Pigskin Pete, Celine Driver, Chess Hall, Sleeta, Adam R., many more, Big Dog Brett. And we want you guys to come hang out with us, too. March 5th through 7th. The majority of us are staying at Embassy Suites right there next to Centennial Park. You're welcome to try to stay there or stay anywhere you want. Just drive in for the day, whatever. Point is, we'd love to have as many of you there as can come to hang out with us for the weekend. The College Football Hall of Fame is also right across the street from Centennial Park. We're probably going to do that too. And get together and go out to eat in the evenings, that kind of. It's going to be a lot of fun. This is an idea that has been floated around for years and years. Not the Slob Olympics, but the idea of, I mean, individual YouTubers have gone and met other YouTubers. That's happened a million times. Hell, Sleeta's here now. But the idea of getting a bunch of them together in the same place at the same time. People have talked about doing something like that a lot of times, and it never pans out for one reason or another. The majority of people you see listed on the screen right now, me, BBD, Pigskin Pete, Celine Driver, Chess Hall, and Adam R., we have already reserved our hotel rooms for that weekend. So this isn't one of those things that's going to get talked about and not happen. Now, Sleeta lives in the Atlanta area, so no need for him to get a hotel. Of course, he's welcome to if he wants to. I don't know if they have a Motel 6 anywhere near Centennial Park, but hotels.com will let you know.
I figure I just get a towel and sleep in the middle of Centennial Olympic Park. That way I got water with the water spout now, and I got open restroom.
Yeah,
that'd be perfect.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
excellent.
I don't see any reason why you can't do that.
Yeah, and I can run around in my tidy whities all night.
Yes,
and all day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, so make your plans now. Request time off, whatever you need to do. Save your money up. Come hang out with us March 5th through 7th in Atlanta at Centennial Park. March 5th is a Friday, so the majority of us, I'm assuming, will be getting there sometime Friday afternoon or Friday evening. The actual Slob Olympics competition will take place on Saturday, and then Sunday we can everybody's got to check out of their hotels pretty early in the morning. We can hang around for a while, I guess, and do lunch or something. Anyway, that's sort of the general plan. So hope to see a lot of you. There.
Hang around for a little while.
Yeah, for a little while.
LWO for life.
Hey, for anybody that's coming that doesn't have a place to stay, they could. David could probably let you stay at his house. There's plenty of empty bedrooms there.
Oh God, yeah.
Not offering up your services.
Oh, of course.
By any means, David. Just making a suggestion.
Or you could hook up your trailer. BBD and bring it down?
Well, if I had one, I would. It'd be ideal for me.
Right? You got a shack? You know, the one where you keep tools in it? Ain't got no gas in it.
We got one of those. We got a leaky, shitty shed out in the backyard here.
Hook up the shed.
Creeping Death has a super chat and an amazing idea. Lou, you should do a fan versus fan with Sleeta. UGA versus Georgia Tech. Of course, I'm open to any possibilities, but I'm 99% sure he doesn't want or need those problems.
No.
No, let's be real. I would not win that argument.
Who's your favorite football team in the state of Georgia?
Are you asking me?
Well, I'm not asking Lou.
Well, the Falcons is his favorite team in the state of Georgia, but you're talking
Yes.
college, right?
Yeah, college.
I mean, it's Georgia by far. You know, I grew up watching Herschel Walker and Buck Bellew and Lindsey Scott and Vince Dooley.
Lindsey Scott.
I mean, it's true. I mean, people can say what they want. You know, I mean, I've never come on here and claimed to be 100% knowledgeable college guy. I do watch the game. I've always respected the fact of people who bleed one team and who are diehard. You know, that's just not me. It's just, what I tell people is most people understand. You know, I mean, I understand the passion that Lou had, and I understand the passion that some other people have for their teams, that they, you know, are like, hey, you can't root for two teams and everything. But I've been doing this since I was 10. I've said this. I didn't go to the schools. Not that that's a qualification to say that you should only root for one team, but, you know, I'm more of a pro guy. You know, Lou openly admits he's more of a college guy, and he'll follow, you know, some pro stuff, you know, and I don't
so
judge
let me ask you this. We all understand. You've explained it a million
right.
times.
Yeah, but see, but you're asking me a question, sir. I got to finish.
If
no.
Let's just say, I don't know, Athens.
Right.
Had a professional football team.
Right.
The Athens Argonauts.
Right.
Would you be a Falcons and Argonauts fan equally? Or would you be a diehard Falcon?
Well, I would always support any team in the state. It's just what I do, whether it's college, first level, second, whatever. I tried following the Thrashers. I mean, the Falcons are one. I tried following the Thrashers, did not work. I wish them well, but you know, my loyalty to my teams are just different than a lot of other people, and I don't judge. You know, so but I do respect the one team's passion. I do understand that because in the grand scheme of things, I couldn't see myself rooting for the Falcons and somebody else, or the Braves and somebody else, or the Hawks and somebody else. So I understand your passion, Lou. You know, and everything.
Jordan Bowman, which
thank you, Lou.
Which nothing gets past him, points out the fact that Georgia Tech has more natties than Georgia. Okay. Yale has more natties than Clemson. Now, if you want to tell me what that means in 2020, I'm willing to listen. Other than that,
in college football,
potato.
You know, I love that you said that. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I love that you said that, Lou, because he says, what does that matter now? That's kind of like how I am with the pros. You know, you could say all you want. We already know about pro teams who have championship Super Bowls, college teams, but wouldn't it be like what's happening now? Because right now has nothing to do with the past in the grand scheme of things. Correct, sir?
Well, at a certain point, it doesn't.
Okay.
I mean, if you win a natty this year, that clearly helps you next year, and maybe even the year after. That's not necessarily the case in the NFL, other than the fact that in the NFL, if you win a Super Bowl, you have the best team, and it's possible for you to keep that entire team for the next year. Now, that doesn't always happen in the NFL because you got retirements, trades, injuries, you got all sorts of things that happen. But in theory, an NFL team could keep the exact same team from one year to the next.
Right.
In college, you can't do that. So a natty does help you for a certain amount of time. But how long? Is a natty in 2010 helping Auburn today? No. Does anyone think Florida State's natty in 2013 is helping them today? No. Is LSU's natty helping them today? Yes. Are Clemson and Alabama's recent natties helping them today? Mm-hmm. Yes. So a natty does help you, but 27 natties is not helping Yale now, and half of a national title in 1990 is not helping Georgia Tech now. I mean, I'm not even trash talking.
Right.
All those teams have more natties than Georgia. Yeah, that's true. Clemson's got more. Alabama's got more. LSU's got 3 now, right? So they got more. So they all have more. It's no point in even arguing that. But the idea that you would point that out as some form of trash talk for Georgia Tech is potato on its face, because, I mean, that's the exact same as me trying to convince you that it means something today that Yale has more natties than Clemson.
Right.
So, and it just doesn't matter.
Yeah, because like for the Falcons, it's like in the NFL, because the NFL, can change from year to year. You can be great one year and total trash the next. And I do believe, as far as college goes, if you win a current national championship, that does help, like immediate, because it's only like what, a 8 month break. If you win a current national title, more people will most likely would want to be a part of the next program to try to see if they could duplicate it. That's what you're trying to say, as opposed to 5 years down the road. So like winning immediately does help recruiting in college, as far as like bringing in better players and maybe having a dynasty or something, right?
Yeah,
I can understand that. And I have said this, and I'll agree. In college sports, the fans are more passionate, because it doesn't matter if your team is 0-10. College, will sell out. In the pros, it is extremely bandwagon, and that I can honestly say. BBD.
Butthead has an interesting question. How many years after your team wins the Natty can you wear the championship T-shirt and not look pathetic? That's an interesting question, and sort of to the point of what I was saying. Now, if I could get my hands on an authentic 1980 Georgia National Championship T-shirt, I would love to have it.
Yeah.
As I'm sure in BBD you may have a 98 one. I don't know, but if you don't, I'm sure you'd love to. But as far as me wearing that to Walmart in 2020, no. But I would just love to have one. Like I would love to now have 2 full bottles of this, in addition to as well the empty bottle up there that I drank after Georgia didn't win the national championship in 2017.
And by the way, awesome collection of items. This man has got a lot, and he's well represented.
Yeah. I got a lot more. That's one of the things I'm excited about moving out of here. Clearly, the air conditioner is tops on the list. But I've got no space in here. I mean, this is a 2-car garage, so whatever, 20 by 20. But I'm in like a 9 by 6 space out here, but I don't have much wall space. I don't have a lot of room to put a lot. So there's a lot of stuff I have that's not even out here, or it's in a drawer, or even if it is out here, you can't ever see it. So that I'll be able to do a better job of trying to display some of that stuff in the new space too. So I'm excited.
And
about
you
that.
were correct, sir. It does get hot in here.
Listen, for anybody that thinks I'm exaggerating,
not
okay,
ribbing.
it's 9:30 in the morning, and it's probably 100 degrees in here right now.
Yeah.
So I just want you to imagine how hot it's going to be at 3:30 this afternoon when I'm working on the Ohio State preview and prediction video, which takes me 3 hours to do.
Yeah.
So
here comes the stink jokes.
Yeah. It gets brutal out here, and and I've been sitting out here for 4 years now, so I deserve to I deserve a better spot than what I have, and so I finally took the plunge, and I couldn't be more excited. Don't forget you got to see my air conditioner too.
I'm just surprised.
Top notch.
I mean, you got a window in there, right?
Yeah, right.
Actually, yeah, there's 2 windows in here, but I had to cover them up because for lighting reasons.
Oh, that's over that way.
No, the windows are behind us.
Behind us. Oh, okay. He's got one big window. Yeah.
I have 2.
Well, actually, one big one right now. Technically.
The garage door is
yes.
open.
Yes.
Yes, but there's 2 windows,
yes,
but
sir.
they're sealed up for lighting reasons. The sun rises on this side, which is where the 2 windows are, and it just created way too many problems when I was doing video. Anyway, no one cares about that. But point is, I do have windows, but I had to cover them up.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
Somebody said, I love BBD and Uncle Lou, but this was the most awkward morning show in history. Well, thank you for watching.
who said that? Where is that?
Right there.
Do they have a name that you want to say?
Yeah.
Oh, Bad Dog.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, thank you. But, I mean, I do appreciate you taking the time to watch it and spend the whole entire time here. Thank you very much.
I thank you, Bad Dog, and I'm actually being serious. So
I'm serious.
Me
too.
too.
not
Me
that,
too, Bad
I
Dog.
don't know what he's, maybe.
You know, the only thing, like I said, that I have.
Oh, that's right. He can't say your name because he's keeping your name out of his mouth.
Yeah, because if I mention the name, then I'm crossing the boundary. This guy came, ranted on one of my StreamYards. I saw him below, and I knew what he was going to say, but I have thick skin, so I let him in. He went off, rambled, rabbled, whatever you want to call it, and he was pretty accurate. I was wrong. I was wrong for criticizing channels out there for doing whatever they wanted to do. That was my fault. And not knowing word for word, he said, leave me alone, or something to that extent. Don't ever mention me or whatever. I haven't. But yet this dude continuously trolls because, never assume Sports Live doesn't see things. And even now, even though I think it's fun banter, and I take it as fun banter, but I've kept up my end, okay? And, well, clearly he hasn't. So thank you. I appreciate the attention because you just, I don't know, you're funny. Thank you, sir. And I mean that in the most kind-hearted way.
BVD, I think you'll agree with me here. One of my favorite things about YouTube beefs, when they come to an end, or even fake come to an end, always it said the keep your name out of my mouth thing. That is said every single time by every. Just look at the recent ones. Sleet and Bad Dog both told each other to keep their names out of their mouths. TikTok Chess Hall and 8 Camel Toes. Don't talk about me. Just keep the names out of my. All that. That always happens at the end of one of these things.
What does that really mean?
And it never. The whole keep your name out of my mouth thing. That's like everything that Chess Hall ever says. It's just a lie. It never happens. And I'm not dogging anybody, so it's hilarious to me. So I'm not even pointing fingers at anybody or saying they're doing anything wrong, or I'm not saying that. It's just that always happens at the end of one of these YouTube beef things. Well, just keep my name out of your mouth. Well, just keep your name out of my mouth.
Yeah. See, and the thing is that is I apologize to a lot of people, who didn't understand me because I knew exactly what it was, and I understand. So I apologize. I expect it to move on, but I can't expect everybody to do it because, again, I'm a believer. You do what you want and everything, but it's like sometimes you figure enough is enough, my dude. It's like if we both mutually agree on something, then both should mutually agree and keep it. All I can do is say I held my part with many people. And whether they want to come back at me or not, that's all on them. My life goes on, blah, blah, blah. BBD, I know I do what I want to do, but I've actually kept my part of it up, and I'm stronger for it. Yes.
So you have kept Bad Dog's name out of your
Absolutely.
mouth? Okay.
Absolutely.
Good. Celine Driver, thank you for the PayPal, sir, taking the extra step. Really appreciate that. He wants to remind us that he's winning the Slob Olympics.
Okay.
He says, David got to actually wear the wanted glasses for the show. That's not fair. He says, sorry I had to miss a lot of the show. I had some issues with my parent. He takes care of his parents. But y'all know I'm winning the Slob Olympics. Good morning and that. Sleet, I don't know if you know, Celine Driver's the only other person to be on the morning show.
Yeah, I heard.
Actually,
Phil
here.
Jackson. The lookalike. Phil Jackson, formerly the Chicago Bulls.
Oh,
coach.
yeah,
Yes,
that's right. Yeah,
we
you
mentioned
called
that.
Phil Jackson.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
And
he
was here last.
Yes.
Was it October or November?
October.
He was here.
Great place, but before we go further, I'm going to say one last thing about it, and I'm done.
Right.
I apologize, and I have apologized, and I'm so sorry. I'm so very sorry. Okay, moving on.
Now keep his name out of your mouth. Damn
Yeah,
it.
yeah. And here's the other thing too. Does it really, even if you keep someone's name out of your mouth, does it matter if you still talk about them? You just don't name them.
Yeah, because you're still technically talking about him.
I mean,
technically.
Like,
I'm gonna start the new one.
I mean, he's talked about
keep
Bad
my
Dog
name
for
out of your head.
30 minutes
Keep
today.
my name out
he
of
hasn't
your head,
said the
damn it.
name, but like, so I don't know. The whole thing is just the whole keep my name out of your mouth thing. But what were you saying, BVD? I missed that.
I'm gonna start a new one. Keep my name out of your head.
Oh.
I'm gonna keep.
Don't you
I'm
dare
gonna keep
think
everything
about
of
me.
yours out of my head, BVD.
Now, who's the king of saying,
Chess Hall.
I'm done with you. I'm not gonna mention you again, and then
Chess
mention him the
Hall.
next day? Chess Hall.
Not even close.
Not even close.
What's up? What's up with that 24-hour live stream, sir? You doing it still, Chess? Is he doing that? Could you stand to see Chess online for 24 hours in a row?
This is gonna sound weird.
Oh wow!
But I don't think
We already see chess for 24
Yeah,
hours.
true.
On YouTube.
24 hours straight.
Yeah. Of course, he's got a job now.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah. You hear that, David?
That's the dump truck. You need me to go jump in it now?
No.
It's a trash
I
pickup.
If your car was there, you know what they would do? They would just ride on by.
Oh, so it's a good thing I
And
did
then I'd
move.
have that trash can filled 4 feet too high all the way till Thursday.
Actually, I would have
Because
taken
of
it
you.
with me. But guys, my ride is here. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, a lot of you would love me to jump in the trash. You know they would.
I don't want you to do that, David. That would be offensive to the trash.
Might be like Oscar the Grouch. Man
Thank you,
lives in a
BBD.
trash can.
Thank you,
Sticks his
sir.
head out.
Yes.
Love you, buddy.
I love you too, man. No homo.
BVD, do you think Chess Hall has a lying problem or an exaggeration problem or both?
I don't know so much as that it's a lying problem.
They're having trouble dumping your trash. How much? What'd you put in there, sir?
Dead bodies.
Dead body. Ooh. Damn.
But go ahead, BVD.
Yeah, I don't know if he so much as has a lying problem as he has a not an exaggeration problem either. Really, I think he's just got a Chess Hall problem. Like
So-
we all have. We all have a Chess Hall problem.
Right. So when he constantly says he's going to do something and then doesn't do it, and then constantly says he's not going to do things, but then does do it.
Then does do it.
Are you saying that none of that is a lie?
I think
or
he's
that it is a lie,
confused.
but it's not a problem?
Yeah, I think he's got a exaggerating lying problem.
Yeah.
His lies are exaggerated.
Like the other night, he had one of his streams called Saturday Nights with Babe, you know?
Mhm.
And, of course, he posts these things up 9 days ahead of time. So you have to see them every single time you scroll through your YouTube feed, reminding you that there's a Saturday with Babe 3 Saturdays from now at 11.
That's preparation.
Well, the Saturday comes around. By some miracle, Chess Hall starts his stream at 11. So that's good. But for 15 minutes, there was no Babe. Now, what is that?
False advertising.
I would actually agree with David. That's more false advertising.
False advertising.
Were me and you, BVD, guilty of false advertising a couple of weeks back?
Probably so. Unfortunately, makes us look bad too.
Are we to blame for that?
No, definitely not.
But it was false advertising. It did end up being false. Now, if this was a criminal case and you had to prove intent, now we had no intent of false advertising.
I'm just playing with your Chess Hall, my dude. I'm just playing with you.
As far as the jury knows, we had no intent.
Right.
We may have actually had intent, but you can't really. I don't think in this situation they couldn't prove intent, could they?
No, and
so we're safe.
Right. So in the end, we did end up doing false advertising, but it was because Chess Hall lied to us. Now, I think he lied. I don't know. I think you think he overslept or something. But or what do you think happened?
Well, even if he did oversleep, it was still a lie.
Right.
I guess.
Yeah, I think he lied.
Yet somehow he manages to show up for every other live stream in the history of YouTube.
Yes.
On time.
He makes his rounds for sure.
If you wake up at 3 a.m. and search for a live stream, someone will be doing one, and Chess Hall will either be in it or he'll be in the comment section.
True that.
Every time.
True that.
But he can't show up for his own appearances on the Uncle Lou and BVD
Even if
morning
it's
show.
even if it's an 8 camel toe stream at 3 a.m, who is keeping Chess Hall out of his mouth, and Chess is keeping him out of his mouth.
It's that
You know,
out of your
Chess
mouth.
is going to be there watching.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope he doesn't take this same approach. I hope he doesn't take a YouTube approach to this new job that he has.
Yeah.
Employers don't like being lied to.
According to him, he's got to get up pretty early in the morning to drive his buddy around.
Yeah. I mean, if you tell your employer, yeah, I'll be there at 8.
You there at 8.
And you come literally rolling in at 9:15. That doesn't last long.
Nah, that ain't gonna help his buddy at all.
Chess, my advice to you, sir, and I've practiced and perfected this for many years. If you're scheduled at a particular time, try to get there 30 minutes at least before. Trust me when I tell you, because so many things could happen. Your bike could break down, your skateboard could break down, sir. So you need to make sure you're there about 30 minutes before anything, so you don't be late.
Listen to him too, Chess, because I'm sure his bike probably has broken down before.
The last time I rode a bicycle, I couldn't even tell you when.
His car.
Actually, he has a truck, so I'll just jab in with him. But real talk, for the business purpose down the road, my dude, is try to get there 30 minutes early. A lot of people throughout the years tell me, they're like, I haven't been late in about 9 years, and they're like, David, why are you here so early? It's because I don't want to be like you, one of those. Not you, but I'm talking about them, where to me it's so annoying when somebody runs in, almost bowls you over because they got 1 minute to clock in. It's like,
Lou, are you
I'm
a
saying?
dude, Lou?
Shoot.
What?
Are you a dude?
Yes.
Are you David's dude?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah,
but I think everyone is.
Yeah, we're all dudes.
That's true.
Everyone is his dude.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
Now,
well, how can that be possible? Because everyone is also Camel Toes dude.
It's funny we mentioned that. I got no issue telling you, because these are all sayings. The sir saying was because Uncle Lou used to say it many years ago, and my dude started from I saw 8 Camel Toes do it a lot, so I just put them both together.
So kind of a lot like Chess Hall, you don't have any of your own original material.
Actually, I have a lot of original material. Let me see. I'm trying to figure. While y'all were talking, I'll try to think of something I did original. Oh no, I do. I do what I want because it's my channel. That's original. That was done by me, right?
I'll give you credit for that one.
Thank you.
I'll give you that one.
Yeah, and just like how I start every video with good morning, pretty much every video you've ever made, at some point in it, you remind people that it's your channel that they're watching and that you're going to do what you want to do.
Right. Plus, I remind them that Slit is David.
Right.
That's important for people to know. So they don't consider me BBD or Uncle Lou or Chess Hall or anybody else.
So when he got there this morning, Lou, when he greeted you, did he say good morning, Uncle Lou, Derek?
Sort of.
I can't really remember because I was yelling at him to move the car.
Oh, okay.
Real talk. Real talk. I just I said hey. I said him by his name, and I think the first thing he said literally was, "Move the car, move the car. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, what? He's like, move the car. And I'm like, okay. So I moved the car. It's like, this good. And then as quick, I've never seen him run so fast. He ran fast, and he sat in the mess that, well, not big mess, but he made a point to sit in my car seat. And I'll never wash it again.
I think what you misunderstood, I think, David, was he was saying move the car. I think he meant keep moving.
Yeah, he might have, but generally speaking, I'm glad to be here, and I'm pretty sure he's glad to have me here, but I'm having a good time.
I have a question for everyone, comment section, and all three of us here on the show, and this is like one of those enigmas wrapped in a riddle. I mean, it's a real conundrum. It's a real brain teaser here, and I just want to know where people are going to land here. It's one of those type 1 for this, type 2 for that type things, okay? What is most likely to happen first?
Oh, God.
What is most likely to happen first? Number 1, Chess Hall gets fired. Number 2, Camel Toes gets a job. Which one of those two things is most likely to happen first? Type 1 if you think Chess Hall will get fired before Camel Toes gets a job. Type 2 if you think Camel Toes will get a job before Chess Hall gets fired. BVD, what is your answer?
1.
You think Chess Hall will get fired before Camel Toes gets a job.
Yes.
Sleeta.
I don't know, man. I guess I don't know. I can't really put one in. I don't know.
Simple question, David. Give us a number.
Oh, good Lord. You're trying to put me on the spot, man.
He's putting us all on the spot. You're sitting next to him. Give us an answer. Quit waffling.
I'll say 1.
The answer is 1. Because number 2 is never happening.
Yeah, 1.
I think Camel Toes will get a job sometime.
Well, it's possible. He got one before. It's going to have to be one of those things where you know somebody that knows somebody, though. There's no way he's walking into a job interview and the person sitting across the desk goes, "You're just what I've been looking for."
That was funny. That was interesting. So what about you, BBD? Can you get out and do anything anymore or no?
I'm trying to think how Chess Hall is going to get fired because he said this is a friend of his.
Well, here's the thing. He may not get fired. 2 is still not happening, in my opinion.
Okay.
So I'm guessing I'm picking 1, not because I think Chess Hall is getting fired soon. I'm guessing 1 because I think it's going to be many a moon before number 2 happens.
Oof.
Be interesting to see.
These comments are very creative. I will say that much. BBD, if you were a troll, what kind of troll would you be? If you were like a really serious troll, what kind of troll would you be? And what would you call yourself? What would be one of the most creative names you would use to troll?
Well, I had a troll account for a little while.
Right.
For a little while.
I'm not sure what happened. Not sure what happened to it, but it was called Trolling Motor.
I'm sorry, what?
Which I thought was a pretty creative name for a troll account.
Did he say Trolling Motor?
Yes.
Isn't that what Alligator has on his boat?
He does.
Yeah.
Trolling Motor. Interesting.
Yeah. Trolling Motor is that thing off the front of his boat.
Awesome.
A small motor.
Kick-ass boat.
Right.
Kick-ass boat.
Yes, it is.
Holds a lot of fish. Had a great time.
What about this? What are the current best troll accounts that are floating around right now?
That's an interesting question.
I don't know about troll accounts, but some of the cooler than that. Brad Pitt, I love that name.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt, that's funny as shit to me.
Vin Diesel's a good one. The one that won that contest of yours. I see that floating around. Vin Diesel. Yeah, somebody actually created that, Vin Diesel.
Yeah, but if somebody saw the name Vin Diesel, they wouldn't really necessarily. I mean, they would know it's a Vin Diesel probably.
I would
but
hope
they
so.
wouldn't know the story behind it. You know.
Well, I don't even know
It'd
the
have to
story. I
be-
just know the name. What story are we talking
Well,
about? I don't know the
nobody's
story.
surprised that you don't know the story.
I mean, I do know that his voice is not as deep in real life as it is in the movies.
Okay.
That's quite obvious. I've seen documentaries, yes.
I still like Sports Expert 101.
Oh, as a trolling name?
Well, not. He didn't do it intentionally, but I like that it's sort of. I don't know what the right word is.
Clever?
Well,
basic?
Well, that's the thing. 101 is entry level.
Right.
Like
Mathematics
you
101.
take English 101. It's just a basic English class every freshman in college takes, or 1101, depending on.
Or in my case,
what you call it, but
Geography 101.
whatever. But an expert is someone who maybe majored in English and is taking advanced English classes still their senior year in college. So this name has always been interesting to me. Sports Expert 101. Now, these are the kinds of things that interest me that, other people go, huh? Yeah, but I'm just really weird. So.
Fucking cat.
What do you have against cats, BBD?
There's a laundry list.
Oh, gee, do tell.
No,
You know your cat loves you.
I don't have a cat.
Well, no, why are you saying cat? Oh, your roommate has a cat.
Yes.
Your roommate's cat loves you. Oh my God, we won!
Sleeta, is that true? You can't shave your own head correctly?
I don't know. I think I'd do a pretty damn good job.
Have you ever shaved your head?
Yeah, that's what I did. On my own.
Shaved it all off?
Not completely bald, but pretty close.
Oh, like a crew cut type of situation?
Yeah, something that looks kind of wavy and dingy and full of lice. Yeah, probably that one.
Huh.
That's like a duplicate version of Ron Howard. A slow version of Ron Howard. You know Ron Howard.
Definitely a slow version.
Happy Days.
Now, TikTok Chess Hall is letting us all know that 8 Camel Toes has decided to go live. Are we interested in... Are we at all interested, BBD?
No.
Are you sure?
Go check that out after we're done.
Well,
You know, BBD, you know I could, since I'm on vacation all the rest of the week, I could make a sudden pit stop to BBD's trailer.
I'd also like to point out that it's 10:07. Brandon Rogers, good morning. I want to point out that it's 10:07, and at 7:50 a.m. this morning, Brandon Rogers let us all know that there was no way he was sticking around for 2 hours of this show.
He did.
And he was right. He's been here almost 2.5 hours. So thank you, Brandon. You're the new Chess Hall.
Thank you, sir.
So thank you for lying.
He is.
Thank you for lying this morning.
Brandon Rogers is in a lot of adult streams for a 15-year-old.
Yes.
I've noticed that.
I've noticed that as well.
And I asked a question. When I was 15, I was asleep by 9. And where are your parents, my dude? You should be asleep and not with older men, a bunch of them. Go to bed, sir, at a normal hour.
Now Brandon is suggesting that I shove it up my ass.
Well, my point.
What is it that you're suggesting I shove up my ass? You just say shove it up your. What is it? What are you suggesting that I shove up my ass, Mr. Rogers? And Vector 12, thank you for this super chat, sir. Appreciate you tuning in and supporting the show this morning. He's a BVD fan. He says BVD for YouTube co-host of the year. Kobe, LeBron, BVD, steak, lobster, and Skittles.
I love Skittles.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you for the super chat and the kind
Thank you for
words,
that.
Vector 12.
Yes, sir.
Lou, somebody said I should give you my workout gloves. Would that be a great addition to your collection?
No, I have those Spider-Man gloves with no fingers on them that I wore that time I imitated you.
Yeah, if you guys
doing
haven't,
your
if you,
workout.
yeah, if you guys haven't checked it, Uncle Lou's video where he imitated me when he was lifting 2-pound weights, I'm guessing that was quite hilarious. I was impressed you did that repetitiously nonstop, that was cool. Who said you can't talk and do that at the same time? I don't know.
They said that.
They said that was interesting. It's almost like you can't talk and chew gum at the same time.
Right.
But I bet you could.
Maybe.
I'm sure.
Kind of reminded me of Mike Mosh. He does this thing on his streams where if someone gives him a $5 or whatever Cash App or PayPal,
It's called a Mosh app.
He'll do like 40 curls, and he's got this thing he's made. It's like 2 pieces of styrofoam on the end of a stick, basically. Trying to make it like a barbell.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll curl that thing like 40 times. So basically,
that was
he's
hilarious. Oh my god.
curling a stick.
Oh man.
I don't know what the 2 things are on each end of it, but they look like 2 painted blocks of styrofoam or milk jugs or something. I don't know.
BVD, when was the last time you had workout gloves on, sir? I'm just curious.
Never.
Never? Okay. You want some?
No.
Okay.
You're like one of those bipolar people who, on a down day, gives away everything he owns.
Yeah. Well, actually, I have quite a few things, but bipolar, yeah, I guess. No? I don't know if I consider me bipolar, maybe.
Maybe.
I'm the gift that keeps on giving.
Now,
David might be tripolar.
Is bipolar considered a mental illness?
I've been diagnosed with 7 mental illnesses.
That's scary. Scary.
Now, I have multiple personality disorder, and so do I.
Yeah, me 3.
Me, I have one personality trait.
And it's completely disordered.
I was going to say awesome, but yeah, we can deal with that too.
Yeah, it's completely disordered.
Absolutely. Completely.
It is what it is.
Yes. I do what I want on my own channel.
But this isn't your channel.
That is true.
I don't mean to bring up
bad
pasts or anything.
Oh Lord.
Lou, I really do hate to ask you this.
Hashtag drama stream.
But when you've made it very public, that alcohol is not your friend. Back when you were still entertaining alcohol, were you drinking at 10, 12 a.m.?
On Saturday, there was a lot of Saturdays that I did.
Okay.
During football season,
I said let's not check out Camel Toes, but I guess I full confession, I did click on his stream to see what he's doing.
It's over now, whatever it was.
It was a good hour plus.
But but no, I wasn't the alcoholic that woke up every morning and had to have a drink to keep from shaking, or hid liquor in the washing machine. That's kind of a popular misconception, I think, that's been put forth by movies and TV shows and things like that depict quote unquote alcoholics, and they tend to do those things.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's one of the reasons, at least in my case, so I can only assume it's the case for some other people somewhere. I think that's one of the reasons that a lot of alcoholics have a hard time realizing or admitting they're an alcoholic, because they don't do the things that they see quote unquote alcoholics depicted as doing in the movies or TV shows. But because I used to make, I only drink beer, so I'm not an alcoholic. Alcoholics drink liquor. I only drink beer.
Yeah.
I don't drink in the mornings. And I know I said I drank on Saturdays, but we're talking, 10 Saturdays a year or whatever. You know, if Georgia was playing at noon, I might start drinking at 11 or 11:30 or something. And then if I went to a game and tailgated, you know,
for some people,
I
every
would drink
day
at
is
7 or 8 in the
Saturday.
morning. So I'm not saying I never did it, but so I wasn't that type of alcoholic. But every time I drank, I couldn't stop. You know, I've never had 2 beers before I went to bed at night. Never.
Yeah.
You know, people who drink a glass of wine with dinner. No, I drink. You know, I'll drink the whole bottle instead of eating dinner.
Damn.
That kind of. You know, once and if anyone has ever been to any type of addiction meetings, AA, whatever, they say that all the time. It's the first drink is the one that gets you, not the 10th or the 15th, because if you don't take the first, you won't have the 10th or the 15th. But like alcoholics generally can't stop, you know. There are alcoholics that drink in the morning and drink liquor and have the shakes and hide liquor all over their house and all, you know, and end up homeless. And that stuff does happen. But those aren't the only alcoholics out there. I used to go weeks without drinking, not because I was trying to quit, but I was a social drinker. So if there wasn't an event or something going on for me to drink, I didn't drink, you know?
So being awake wasn't an event for you?
No.
Okay, gotcha.
Right. No. So, yeah. And if anyone watching, and I do get emails like this from time to time, if anybody ever wants to email me privately, I would never say anything. If, you know, I not that I'm looking to be anybody's sponsor or anything. I'm still cleaning up some of my own messes. But if anybody's ever got, you know, concerns or questions, I've had lots of people over the last 3 or 4 years email me, you know, finding themselves maybe starting to slip down a dark road, and because I'm open about the struggles I had, they've emailed me, and whether it's asking for advice or just telling me, you know, what steps did I take or whatever. So, you know, not that I'm some kind of guru or example or whatever for anybody, but, you know, I had a lot of people that were willing to help me when I needed it the most. And so if anybody's ever looking for somebody to talk to and finds themselves in a situation like that where they think they might have a problem, you know, you're more than welcome to email me. I don't have all the answers. There are no magic cures or anything like that. But if you've got questions or whatever about anything like that, you're more than welcome to email me. I would, you know, I've never mentioned the names or situations of anybody who's messaged me about that in the past, and I would never do that. But so if you find yourself in a situation like that, and maybe you know, don't have a family member you can talk to, or don't want to talk to a family member, or a friend or whatever, you know, feel free.
Well said. Well said.
Yeah. Let's end on that note too, because we're working overtime now as it is, and I can feel the temperature rising.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
doubt.
you guys are actually both glistening right now, so it must be getting hot as hell.
Yeah.
And I'm wearing a jersey too. That doesn't help.
Yeah.
That doesn't help. I'll let you guys go, Lou. I'll let you close the show out. I know you guys want to get to lunch. David, enjoy your stay there this morning. Good having you on this morning. All joking aside, appreciate all the shout outs and all that good stuff. And I will holler at you guys tonight.
All right, BVD, take it easy.
All right, later, BVD.
See ya.
Yeah, y'all be sure and check out BVD's channel tonight at 8 p.m. He streams Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at 8 p.m. So make sure you check that out. I think most of you are subscribed, but if you're not, that's his schedule: Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday at 8 p.m. He does a live stream. Salita, it was an honor and a privilege for you.
I had a great time being here. I appreciate it. I would definitely do it again if you would have me back. And everybody, keep supporting this man's show. He's really good at what he does. And good luck moving forward with everything as well.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, Vector 12 with the buzzer beater. Thank you, sir. He says, we need more Lou, BVD, and guest stars in the
past.
in the past.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for putting in the work to bring us a great morning show. Victor, thank you, sir. I'm glad you enjoy the show. I know sometimes it looks like I don't put any effort into this thing, but I actually do. Sleety can tell you.
Yes, he does.
I'm a busy bee out here from about 6:45 in the morning to 7:45 just to get this thing up and running and off the ground. So it does make me feel good when people notice that and appreciate it.
I'll
so
put it
thank you,
like
Vector,
this:
for
when
that.
I'm here sitting and this man is like, focused. He's focused to give you all the best show he could possibly give. So, well done.
Yeah. And thanks for coming down.
Sure,
I mean
thanks
it.
for having me. Thank you.
It's only the second time I've had somebody here physically doing the show, and I always enjoy doing it. I can't put out an open invitation for just anybody to show up, but generally speaking, if you're somebody that I've known for a while, whether it be through YouTube or Facebook or whatever, and you ever find yourself down this way, hit me up. Even if you don't or can't come be on the morning show and you want to go out to lunch or whatever one day while
So
you're
you're saying
here.
I'm not just anybody?
No, you're not just
That's
anybody.
nice, man. See,
you're a somebody.
He does have a heart. He
Yeah.
does have a heart.
Yeah, I do.
To put up with me.
Right. Yeah, let me know. I went out to lunch with Big Dog Brett a couple of weeks ago. It's my first time meeting him. He wasn't in town in the morning to do the morning show, but he happened to be coming through town around lunchtime, so we met for lunch.
And I'm taking you to this place called
T-Bones.
T-Bones.
Uncle Lou's going to be eating some Tommy fries today. Another reason I've been in such a good mood today. That is my absolute favorite. You know how death row prisoners get a last meal or whatever? I would want a steak, baked potato, and salad.
And raw oysters.
That probably wouldn't be
You
on
like
my
raw
list.
oysters.
I love raw oysters, but for a last meal, steak, baked potato, salad. The appetizer would be Tommy fries. I would get the small portion of Tommy fries as a nice. It's unbelievable.
Is there a reason why they call it that?
I don't know why they call it. It's potato wedges,
It's kind of
baked and then
spice,
baked
maybe?
and then fried, covered in 3 different kinds of cheese, one of which is pepper jack too, and
Wait
then
a second.
smothered in bacon and ranch
Uncle
dressing.
will be paying. Look, a troll's a troll, dude. But I offered it. I have nothing to prove to anybody. It's on me. Get a damn job and go to bed at 9 or 8.
Yep, Sleeta did tell me a month ago he would take me out to lunch today, and so believe me, if for some reason we get there and that changes, I will let you know. No, I'm just kidding.
You're good. You're good.
But we're gonna have a good time at lunch. I really appreciate all y'all tuning in this morning. This was a fun show today, and again, I could put on the most amazing show ever. If there's no one here to watch it, it's the old tree falls in a woods routine, and no one's around to hear it. Does it make a noise? So
hey, Melissa May.
shout out to the real MVPs of the stream, which is all of y'all that stick around and support the channel by watching, thumbs up, sharing, super chats, PayPal, all of that stuff. I truly appreciate it. Big shout out to everybody who hit the super chat this morning. We have Waikiki, Panthers Guru several times, Vector 12 several times, Holden Roop, Tyler P, Chess Hall, my 600-pound life guy, Small Nappy, Kevin Cook, Slim Shady Canes a couple of times, Waikiki, Creeping Death. Appreciate y'all hitting that
Where's
super
the 1
chat.
penny?
It
Where's
means
the
a
1
lot.
cent?
It really means a lot to me and BVD. So thank y'all. And the ones of you that chose to take the extra step and hit the PayPal link, big shout out to you guys too. Rattlehead, Patrick C. In fact, looks like Patrick C did 2, and I might have only read one of them. Uncle Lou, Patrick C. was Irish Medic. Okay. What is Celine's baseball show? I was bored into Mets, so I got to listen to that
New York
crap.
Mets.
Well, it's not Celine's baseball show. It's Sleeta's. Sleeta and Carter. Tell them again when that is. Wednesday at 8?
Yeah, the pilot.
9?
The pilot is going to be 9 p.m. Eastern time, but that's not the exact date. I did talk to Lou, gave me some advice on it. Carter and I will try to set a date, but this is a pilot this Wednesday at 9 o'clock Eastern time, live, or check it archive and support it. Thank you.
This man said pilot episode. Now that's professional. I hope BVD is
exactly.
listening.
See, I'm not that bad. I can come up with some strong words.
No, you're not that bad.
Thank you.
Yeah, so thank you, Irish Medic, for hitting that PayPal, and Celine Driver, too, hit the PayPal this morning. So thank all of you who supported the show, and all of you who made the very difficult decision to stick around to the very end of this show, which is one of the longest ones we've had. So a big shout-out to RMF Tide, Extreme Striker, Jeremy Jerome Pruitt, sorry, HB West Music. Good morning, Blake. Nick the Wick, Let the Big Dog Eat, Sports Expert 101, Poppy Chulo, Slim Mosley, Bad Dog, Brandon Rogers, Tom Jasper Jr., Melissa May, Celine Driver, Butthead. Get Beavis in here while you're at it, too.
Yeah.
He said,
Shut
"What?"
up, Beavis.
You said Beavis.
Beavis,
Yeah.
butt, Cornholio,
Yeah.
Cornholio, yeah.
I am Cornholio!
For my Bonfolio. Shut up, Beavis.
TikTok Chess Hall, thank you, sir. Bad Dog, thank you for hanging out this morning.
That was
Richard
pretty
Holton, Goose Sports. Brandon Rogers, we knew you would be here the whole time, sir, the minute you said that you wouldn't. The minute you typed that in at 7:45 this morning, you said, how long is this show usually? I said about 2 hours. It ends around 10. You said, LMAO, no way I'm sticking around this thing for 2 hours. Here you are 2.5 hours later. Hashtag, we already knew. We knew the minute you said it, sir. Thank you.
What a loser. Yeah.
Butthead, Tim Jones, Poppy Chulo, Albert Sancho, starting to see the same names now. Melissa May, thank you all for tuning in this morning. We had a great time. Sleeta, David, sir, Sports Live in the ATL. I'm going to give you the last word on today's show. Take it away, sir.
Stay safe, everybody. Be responsible, and good luck to everybody in their future and current endeavors. Thank you. Had a great time.
Have a good morning.
Good morning.